This is a very soft bed.
You reckon?
It's very comfortable. One of the best beds I've been on.
All right.
Oh my god.
Oh, we let the camera autofocus, and boom. Welcome.
How do you know if it's focused?
It's autofocus.
Okay.
So we'll just do it.
Expensive camera?
No, God no. This is. I think my dad gave it to me when I said I wanted to start acting.
No, okay. I thought you said when you wanted to start the podcast.
No, God no.
Have you told your parents you're doing this?
Yeah, man, they're some of our biggest listeners.
Right? Are they actually?
Some of my most consistent listeners. You know, I went home for Christmas, and like my dad's talking to me about podcast bits.
To do on the podcast?
Well, no,
Wow.
like things I've already said.
Oh, okay.
Like and I'm
he's a
like,
fan.
what?
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he's like, it's funny how you said Mussolini and German. I'm like, okay. But yeah, welcome to the Ramsey Smith Isn't Funny podcast.
Good to be here.
We've got another guest, a long man. He's called Roman Apolinov.
Should I show how long I am?
How long are you? He's long.
Can you see that on the camera?
It's maybe. It's autofocusing like crazy now.
It's incredible technology.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, so my dad got me this camera, I think when I first said I wanted to do acting, and it was outdated then. So
Looks
it's
pretty
just-
old. It looks
it's
pretty
super
shit.
old. It
Yeah.
looks like the quality won't be good. I was recording them on my phone.
I've seen on the other ones it stops. Like, and you just
Yes, I put a picture
put of someone.
of something.
Is that going to happen this time?
Well, the idea is with this one, it shouldn't,
Okay.
because I've freshly charged, got a fresh SD card in it,
All right.
and
What does that stand for, SD?
Super.
Super
It's something to do with storage.
storage
Yeah.
drive, storage drive.
Storage drive. Because it's all microchips. Speaking of microchips, what do you think about the Taiwan situation?
I don't know the Taiwan situation.
Oh, well, China wants to take over Taiwan.
Oh, yeah, that old chestnut.
That's going on.
Yeah. I don't actually know much about it. I think it's probably bad, is what I've heard.
You saying the Chinese are bad?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think? What are you defending America? Huh? You
No,
fucking-
well, they're also bad. It's
you
tricky.
boot licking. Yeah.
Mm.
I think you got to feel for the Taiwanese people.
Oh, well, I've never met one, so.
Oh, I feel it every day. I was once at a charity dinner
Yeah.
with my wife, because she had cancer.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you didn't know this?
No, I didn't know
No,
that.
I feel like I blab about it often.
Maybe. That's, wow.
I used to have a bit about it, and then the audience was like,
Got too sad?
you look like too much of a cunt to be talking about your wife having cancer
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
such a flippant way.
Yeah, you don't want to be
I
flippant.
don't think I have the charisma. You know what I mean?
No.
When I joke about my wife dying, they're like, I think he actually would.
You don't
die.
have the vibe of someone whose wife had cancer. That's not your...
Exactly.
No.
That's too much of a charitable thing to do.
Exactly.
But I'm actually a nice guy. But no, she had cancer before I met her.
Okay.
So I'm
what
not-
type of cancer?
I'm not crazy. Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Hodgkin's.
Yes. Yeah. Do you know what the other type of lymphoma is called?
No.
Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Who the fuck is Hodgkin's?
Well, he's better than
Some
non-Hodgkin's,
guy who
I
had-
guess.
Wow.
Some guy who discovered a new type of cancer,
Yeah.
which has got to suck to get you.
I feel like that's never good to have a disease named after you.
No.
It's not flattering.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
It's I think about like how crazy it was before we, like at least now we got technology.
We do have technology
Like you might
now.
die from cancer because your healthcare has been denied or whatever, but at least
Yeah.
you know what's going on.
I think it's kind of fun to not know, though. Because then you can have, like, oh, it's spirits, it's demons, it's... Let's crack his head open and take the demons out. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
old sort of... I think that's fun.
But
I
like,
like
imagine
that.
you just fading away and you've got a tumor on your pancreas,
Yeah.
and no one knows what a pancreas.
But you're like, oh,
is.
it's because I didn't pray to the sun god.
Yeah, someone's like, oh no, I think that guy from the town over put a curse on me.
Exactly. Yeah, the
Yeah.
curses and stuff.
And then
That's
you start
fun.
like a village war.
Yeah.
And
Have
then
you
like-
heard in like Ireland back in the day, whenever there was a baby that was born that had like Down syndrome or something,
Yeah.
they thought it was a changeling, that a fairy had come
Okay.
and switched their baby with like a different creature.
Oh, okay.
So then they would like kill the baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they
It's
thought it wasn't
funny.
theirs. It was
It's weird because a lot of Irish look like they got Down syndrome.
yeah,
So
a lot
it
of
didn't-
changelings.
It didn't work.
no,
you
yeah,
know,
it didn't catch on.
you'd think they'd be the least Down syndrome looking people, but they're some of the most.
Yeah.
It's interesting. So this is the guest Roman. He's a
What am I?
he's an alternative comedian.
Oh, no.
I would say. You don't think so?
What does that mean? I don't know.
Well,
I
like
don't
you're
know.
not, the comedy is being funny, so you're the alternative to
Yeah,
that.
it's
Well,
not.
like no, you're weird.
Yeah, a little
You're not
bit
doing
kooky.
jokes. You're
That's
not talking about, yourself. You're talking
I'm
about
doing
orangutans.
I'm doing art.
You are doing. Do you consider
Performance.
comedy art?
Yeah, I think comedy's art.
All comedy?
Well, we've talked about this before.
We have talked about this.
I think comedy as itself is art, but I don't think that like every open micer is an artist.
You don't think a middle-aged man
No.
talking about trans people for 5 minutes
No, that's not art.
in front of
He's-
0 people?
He's expressing himself in a way, but it's not. He doesn't think it's art. He's not going. Oh, I'm good.
that doesn't affect whether or not it's art. How do
You-
you know?
Well, I think art.
If he thinks it art, does it become art?
Yeah, I think art is anything that the artist like presents as art.
Because I think a certain percentage of those middle-aged guys talking about trans people think that they're talking truth to power.
Yeah,
Like, this
but
is important.
they think they're doing some sort of like righteous, like
Art,
I guess maybe
you know?
it's terrible.
Oh, that doesn't,
Yeah.
art doesn't have to be good,
No.
right?
Do you think you're an artist?
Oh, God, yes.
Do you think this is art? This podcast is art?
This podcast is a form of art.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lazy. Art can get really lazy,
Yeah.
but like, does make it not art.
Yeah.
So you're a long boy.
I'm pretty long.
How long have you been long?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, not actually that long. I got tall pretty late. It was
Okay.
like in year 10 or 11. Like in the
Wow.
holiday between that. I was short before that. Went on holiday, came back to school, and I was tall.
And you were just, yeah.
And everybody was like, "What the fuck? What
Whoa,
happened?"
what's
And I
going
had,
on?
you might have these as well. I have stretch marks
Oh,
because
what a cunty way to say that. I got stretch marks.
I've got stretch because I grew so
'Cause
quickly.
you grew, yeah.
On my back, I've got some stretch marks.
You got,
It's
you got
pretty.
your tiger.
I
your
earned my
tiger
stripes.
marks. You earned your stripes
Yeah.
with your length. Did it hurt? Did you get the
No.
pains?
I get like back pain occasionally, but the growing I don't think hurt. I don't think that.
You didn't get growing pains.
I don't think so.
Okay. People always talk about growing pains.
I don't think that's real.
No.
I think that's a different pain that people say is growing.
I think it coincides a lot of the time. Growing coincides with kind of like your brain developing, and you kind of realizing that
Wow.
that your joy dies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know?
I zoned out a little bit. I was looking
Are you happy?
at in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you walk around with worry on you?
Oh, I think I am anxious. like,
Yeah.
but I think I'm happy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember a time before worry?
Yes, for sure.
I always think back
Yeah,
to when I was
yeah.
a young...
And you just don't care. You just don't.
when
Oh, I
nothing-
think I worried as a kid actually.
Okay.
Because
yep.
like you're scared of things as a kid. Like you're scared of your closet being open and it's too dark and a monster's gonna come out. And, like,
Yes.
stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
So
always
there's-
found it funny when like my mum would have to, as a parental duty, you have to instill some type of awareness of stranger danger.
Yeah.
Right? You got to make them aware.
You can't tell them about pedophiles.
But you can't be like, hey,
he's gonna fuck you.
you're getting raped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you are going to.
If you get in this car,
If you get in someone's car, you may die after like hours of just horrific
yeah.
experience, or you're going to come out of it and just be you're gonna have so many problems,
Yeah.
but you can't. So like I always find it amusing to look back on my mum as she would try to explain it in the least
Yeah.
creative way.
Yeah.
She'd be like, oh, they're gonna do terrible things to you.
I don't think my mum really told me about.
Really.
I think I learnt about it through like preschool and stuff. But
Okay.
I don't think my mum ever instilled that in me.
No, I remember my mum.
I would have jumped in a van for sure.
Yeah.
If a van popped up, I would have.
Because you're a kid. Because I remember being a kid. I'm like, what the fuck does a...
What is he gonna do?
Why, because
I'm a kid, I can't
She
die.
would use the term torture. She'd be like, he's going to torture
Oh,
you.
that's scary.
And I'd be like, why? Why was someone going to...
Yeah,
torture.
what information do I
Yeah.
have?
And she can't be like, it's just like it's a sexual thing,
Because
you know?
you don't know what sex is.
You don't know what sex is.
When did you learn what sexy was?
What sexy was.
What sex is?
What sex is. I remember at a sleepover
Oh no.
in like I would have been in year 5.
Yeah.
Year 5, year 6. And I remember that I was a sleepover with someone who had an older brother. And I assume the older brother had just done like sex ed or whatever.
Yeah.
So he just kind of explained everything.
What a weird older brother you have to be. Like, imagine being like a 14-year-old and like your 8-year-old brother's friends come over.
It's
Like,
like,
I'm going
yeah,
to tell them
I'm gonna
these
tell 'em
guys
what's
about
sex.
sex.
He was a cool guy.
I don't know if he's a
I
cool guy.
liked
This
him.
guy's locked up.
He's really good at Legos.
Wow, that's his...
I don't want to out him, but he
Yeah.
may have won a particular Australian Lego competition.
Lego Masters.
Well, I don't
Was he
wanna,
on Lego Masters?
I don't want to out him.
I know someone who was on Lego Masters.
Who?
Max Dykstra. Shout out Max.
All right, shout out to Max.
Who's your guy? Who do you
Huh?
know?
The Woodyards, Henry and Joss.
Do you know
they
what
were in-
season they were on?
One of the, they would have
Henry and Joss. That sounds familiar.
20,
I think Max.
2021, 20.
Yeah, I think Max. My friend Max was on that season.
Well, there you go. Well,
and they
my,
won. Henry
my
and Joss.
friend beat your friend.
Yeah. Well, my friends were the fan favorite.
Yeah, well, my friends taught me about sex.
Do you like Lego?
No.
No, you don't like Lego.
No, I used to go over to their house
Yeah.
and we'd play like Lego Worlds. You know, and you'd have like all your Legos and you'd be
Yeah.
like, I'm making a shop.
Yeah.
And like the little pieces were like currency.
It's fun.
the little dots.
It's
and
awesome.
then, but I sucked.
Well, you can't suck at Lego. What do
You
you mean?
can suck at Lego.
If you.
Because these guys were making actual shit.
Well, yeah, you are like
It
these
was,
are
like,
competitive.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So like these guys are making fucking beasts, different cool fantasy things, and I'm like just stacking shit.
Just making a tower.
And I'm like, that's when I learned about capitalism.
Yeah.
Because I'm there. Because what would happen is they had a big blanket with all their Lego just mixed up,
Yeah.
and like it would be folded up on all 4 corners, and we go, all right, we're playing Lego Worlds. And it would get dropped, and it's like, go, right? So they're
What
picking.
the fuck is this?
So, like, you know what I mean? You have your corners. You have, like, 3 corners of the room.
Yeah.
And that's your section.
Realm.
Yeah, that's your realm. And then you
Okay.
have a realm where you can battle.
Oh my
but
god.
then you have, like, a safe realm, right? So they drop. Fucking the other 2 are grabbing pieces, trying to make cool little boxes. You know what I mean? Cool little animals and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just foraging for the currency. For the little
Wow.
circular currency
The
things.
studs.
Exactly, the little
Okay.
studs. So I'm just foraging for studs.
Wow.
And I know that if I've got enough studs, later on, I can buy what I want.
So this is the origin of Ramsey Smith.
This is the origin of my capitalist
You're greedy.
tendencies. Yeah, and also just like not good at being creative.
You don't think
Definitely
you're
not-
creative?
Well,
I think-
not in the visual form.
No, okay.
I'm more of a
You
words.
don't draw.
No, I can't draw.
You don't, okay.
Drawing always pissed me off.
I love drawing.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen some of I saw your cartoons.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty good.
Thank you.
Pretty funny, you know?
You got to draw. I think everybody should draw
It
every day. There should be government mandated 10 minutes draw a
I
picture.
fucking hate
and
drawing
you
so
submit
much.
it.
Because it just, you have an idea in your head of what you want it
Yeah.
to look like,
And it's not.
and I fucking can't do it, and I get pissed off so quickly.
I always wondered what is even hard about it?
Because
Because
I
it's
don't
just.
know how to make it in my head.
But if you can see it in your head, just see it on the paper and
But then
just
I try to, and then I fuck up.
No,
I can't draw things like even,
yeah, that's all right.
so they're not like.
Did you draw as a kid? I feel like every kid drew, and then you just kind
I
of.
fucking hated it.
Okay, well that's unique.
I would I would be really shitty, so I'd scribble my shit.
Your shit is
You know what I mean? I'd get a pen and I'd be like, there's a fucking stick figure.
Yeah.
And I was more interested in the story, I think, of
okay.
the actual meeting than someone being like, I'm going to spend, 30 minutes drawing
An elf.
an elf, right? And I'm like, here's the elf, and this is its dad, and there's a, you know what I mean? There's a dynamic here.
Yeah,
There's-
okay.
There's stuff happening.
A storyteller.
I'm a storyteller.
Okay.
And I think my mind goes too quickly for the drawing.
Okay.
Because I'm just like, I got this and I got this other idea, but I've got to
Yeah.
finish this thing. And by the time I have to finish this, I'm uninterested in what I'm actually drawing. I want to get to the next part.
Did you like creative writing and stuff in school?
I was not gay. So no. I didn't like, I
What the
objected.
fuck was that?
I objected.
How did you do that?
I don't know. I'm having a
Said
good
that
time.
really weirdly.
I did say that weird. I
Cut that.
No, nothing's getting cut.
Do you edit this?
God, no.
Oh my god.
I should have warned. I need to warn people beforehand.
Okay, I was about to say the N word.
No!
It's 3 seconds away.
Let's
but
say it together on 3, and I promise I'll cut it.
no.
Oh, come on.
Has anyone said the N word on
Said
this?
the N-word? The one guy who could didn't. I don't think so. We had Karim on.
Okay. Have you said it on the pod?
Not that it's been released or
Okay.
anything. No.
Alright.
I'm saving that one up. You know? No, I haven't. And I've never had in...
I don't even know what it is. I don't know what...
Neither.
I just know that it starts with N and
For me, it's no. Because when someone says say it, I say no. You fucking...
That's on God.
Yeah, man, that's on God. But drawing... No, creative writing...
That's like stand-up.
It is like stand-up, but then I would want to like challenge the form.
Oh my God, you
know
suck.
what I mean? Yeah, I suck.
What the fuck do you mean?
I remember. Well, I thought this would be right up your alley.
When you were... No, I was
Mr.
just...
Alternative Comedy.
I was just writing stories and stuff.
I think my brain just wouldn't do it. No, I would... Very young, I would write stories. But then I remember in year 5, we had to like... I think it was a Monday activity. You'd be like, oh, journal about what happened during your weekend, right?
Yeah.
So I sat there for the whole probably 45 minutes we were meant to be writing this thing.
Yeah.
Whatever. And I just wrote, I breathed in and out and in and out for
my God.
pages.
What? That's crazy.
Because I know it would be funny.
Wow.
Right? And I got a laugh out of the teacher.
I did shit like that as well. I feel like I was a contrarian kid. Like
Of course.
Yeah.
You're old.
I did this, you know Show and Tell?
Yes.
I once forgot to bring anything. And I was
Of course.
like, it's okay. I'm going to bring nothing.
Yeah.
And I came up and was like, what I brought today is nothing.
Yes.
And then the kids were asking questions about it. Like, oh, where do you keep it? I'm like, I don't keep it anywhere. And like, what color is it? I'm like, doesn't have any color. And my teacher was like, what, Roman, that is so impressive. And she told my mom, she was like, he's subverting this. And then the next day, a kid did the same thing.
Of course.
And she was not having it. She was
Yeah,
like, Roman's already
nah.
done it. Roman's already done it.
It's been done.
It's
hack.
hack. Yeah.
You hack. Get out of here. Write
Exactly.
your own shit. Yeah. Well, I feel like that would be part of the problem is like I would be doing shit like that.
Yeah.
Which is like a whatever. I would just want to subvert it. And then people kind of give you praise when you're a kid for subverting things.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, this kid thought outside the box.
Yeah.
But thinking outside the box is also like a lazy way to do things.
Yeah. Because it's like a default mode to like just
Exactly.
go opposite.
Exactly. It's like because you killed at Show and Tell with your nothing thing.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You killed, right?
I crushed.
You crushed, right? By essentially being a bit lazy.
Yeah.
You know, and then using your creativity
Yeah.
to get out of it. And then the alternative way to crush at Show and Tell is to bring something really interesting, you know, think
Just
about
do it by
it,
the books.
prepare stuff, right? And that I think is like harder and takes longer, but you're like, I got there, but
Well, I was the first to do it.
I was the first to do it.
Got away with it.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know this was the Ramsey philosophy podcast.
It's not the philosophy part. I'm just trying. I like to analyze why we do things.
Okay. Well, that sounds very I like to analyze why we do things.
Yeah, I'm not a philosopher. I
That's
like
what I
to
do.
talk about the inherent meaning of existence. Are you a religious man?
I was thinking on the way here. I'm like, what am I going to ask Ramsey?
Yeah, okay.
And I was like, no, I'm not.
Nah.
I'm not. But I think maybe a little bit. What's it called?
Agnostic.
Not androgynous. Agnostic.
Yeah, you are androgynous though. It's very true.
Just like maybe
The
I don't
agnostic
really know.
androgynous. Yeah, of course. Well, no one knows.
No, but it's not God. But it like
It's not the biblical.
no, it's not any. No one's figured it out.
Yeah.
It's not anything that anybody's written down.
No, of course not.
Like, why would it be?
Well, it always could be.
But why would they have gotten it right? Like back then in the fucking desert and stuff.
Because
They didn't know anything.
Because a bush.
What?
A bush told them.
A bush?
A burning bush.
Is that real?
Burning George W. Bush.
What are you talking about?
Don't you know the burnt Moses in the bush?
No.
Were you raised religious?
No.
No, not
My
at all.
mum was really like atheist and
Oh, wow.
fuck religion. And
Okay.
my dad was as well.
Yeah, okay. Wow.
Yeah, were you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was raised Catholic.
I wish I was, and then I wish I had the like revelation and becoming atheist. That would be a cool like life moment to have. But I was just always atheist.
You were just always atheist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like I believed it because there wasn't an alternative.
Yeah.
You just get, if your mum and if everyone you know is like God's real. You don't question
Oh,
it.
exactly.
You just go, well, I
especially-
guess everyone kind of accepts it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So you're godless.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, what about you? What do you think?
I think that what I really think is, I think nothing. I think there's nothing.
But what do you mean nothing?
I think the universe isn't like there's no consciousness, there's no God, there's no...
No, but like as in the creation, there can't be nothing.
Oh, well, there was a Big Bang.
You think
Whatever
it's a
the
Big Bang?
current science is saying.
Big Bang doesn't really make any fucking sense.
Why not?
No, because like what? How did the
But,
Big
like,
Bang get made?
Forever existence doesn't make sense.
No, none of it makes any
So
sense.
I think what makes the most sense to me is that the Big Bang is probably as our like observable theorizing can go. And
Yeah.
before that was something that we can't understand.
But what made that?
Something that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Or
Maybe I feel like they.
maybe when nothing exists for long enough, shit just happens.
That doesn't make any sense.
Why doesn't it make sense?
Because the way like everything comes from something, everything has to be made.
Except for the universe.
Except like, is it the one exception?
Well, but then it's like, okay, well, then what's beyond that?
Yeah.
Like there has to either the universe just exists and it was never created. It's just an infinite.
Like a
Maybe it
circle.
loops, or maybe it's just
Maybe it's a square.
maybe it's just a straight line that we can't comprehend. Has no end that way. Has no end the other way.
Yeah.
We just exist on this weird plane, and then boom, it'll just continue forever.
Yeah.
Which is pretty inconceivable to us.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. Or the universe just started one day, and if you say, well, what created that? Then you just say, well, what created that thing? And then when you have an answer for that, you say, well, what created that thing? And it goes on and on and on.
It's
So
Alan
maybe-
Partridge.
It is.
Yeah, but no, it's
We're watching an alternative comedy documentary.
Johnny Vegas.
We don't have much. We're not getting a lot from it.
No.
It seems it's very British focused.
Yeah, it's entirely British.
It's all British.
Do you like British comedy?
I like some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a very broad spectrum, British comedy.
Yeah.
I think America's definitely my favorite.
I think I prefer British to American.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah. There's
Silly-
not that many American
silly
comedians I
Billy.
like.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite comic?
Probably Sam Campbell or like maybe like Rodney Dangerfield's funny.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
wonder how
I
many
don't
other
watch-
people of that top two.
Yeah, Josh
Like, who you
Curry.
two for your Josh Curry? Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's not that many Americans that I watch.
No. Okay.
No.
For me, it's all American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite comedian?
Louis.
Oh, he's really funny.
Louis. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like
I
Louis.
think Louis is
Yeah, he's good.
really the best. And hey, good thing he's never done
Well, he
anything
did-
bad.
he did.
Anyway, let's
Who's
talk
in America? Like, who do you think is funny in America?
now.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, Bill Burr.
He's not funny.
What?
He fucking sucks my
What the
dick.
fuck are you talking about?
He's just so annoying.
Okay. You're okay.
He's not funny at all.
Okay.
I really do not like Bill Burr.
Okay, Roman Polonov.
What the fuck is this fucking fuck?
He's kind of gone into a shtick recently.
He's really just like...
His the 2010 special, and I think the
Oh.
2012 are some of the best specials out.
I haven't seen it.
Well, that's what you got to do.
Okay.
America, Joe List, I think is incredible.
I don't know Joe List.
Sam Talent, I think is one of the best comics around today. I mean, who else? Mark Normand.
I don't like Mark Normand.
You don't like Mark Normand?
He's no good.
No?
No.
Too silly.
No, he's...
Too many puns.
He's too... I don't like the way he looks at the ceiling. When he makes a joke, he's like...
He's looking up.
He's
yeah.
doing this. Why are you
I think
doing
he
that?
does that because he doesn't want to make eye contact
Why
with
not?
someone and pressure them to laugh. He wants
But that's part of it.
the joke to do.
That's
well,
part of
well, not-
watching a comedy thing is feeling pressure to laugh and then doing so.
Well, not
He's
for
doing
him.
like... Well,
He's
I
a
don't...
purist.
It feels weird. And like there's no connection. I don't know. I don't like it.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. You want someone dancing around saying how we, he's a weatherman.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Just try to do a bit that you would do. You know,
Weathermen are pretty funny.
Weathermen are pretty good. Remember Bill Bailey, Channel 10.
Yeah.
What was your
Right.
news station growing up?
ABC.
Really?
My mom was really like,
She's a big ABC.
all the ads are corrupting you. You got to watch no ads. You got to
yeah.
watch the Socialist Network,
Checks
ABC.
out atheist socialism.
Yeah, ABC and SBS, but mainly ABC.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Never. My mom demonized 7 News so much. Like, that was trash.
Yeah.
Never watched 7 News. And I think it is pretty bad. All of them are pretty bad.
Oh,
but
it's all bad.
7 News is like half the stories are just like there's some guy found a brown snake in his toilet.
It's a good,
And
it's good shit.
Who
though.
gives a fuck?
Because then your mum can go, oh, look at this. Oh my goodness.
That's a 7 News watcher.
Yeah, literally.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, oh my god, look at this.
Yeah.
You know? And then just quickly sneak in about how, I don't know,
It's too many.
the big banks are all good. And,
Yeah, too many immigrants.
few interest rates. Yeah. I feel like my parents, what was today's show? That was
Oh.
9, I think. So I feel
Sunrise?
like
Was
morning. No, Sunrise was Channel 7.
that? Okay.
And then, Today's show.
Is it
they
like
were-
morning? Is Today Show a morning show?
It's a morning show.
Those
yeah.
are all so bad.
We never watched nighttime news.
Oh, my mum was all
It was
about
always
that.
be like I think you'd wake up and occasionally just like
Those are all
the
so
Today
bad.
Show.
They're so shit.
But you have to say I wake up with Today, and then you get money.
The cash cow.
The cash cow. I think the cash cow was Sunrise. The Today Show one was you would either sign up or like someone could sign you up, and then they'd call you in the morning, and then you have to answer the phone saying I wake up with Today,
Wow.
and if you did, you would get the money.
That's
If
really
not-
easy.
If not, it would jackpot.
That's very easy.
Yeah, but you have to risk an unknown caller, right?
Fucking pick up.
Yeah, but like, you just have to remember it.
I
And
like
so,
when they do like a quiz. They do ask you questions and stuff.
too much thinking.
Yeah, and they're all really easy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But no, and I remember like that would be the big, like that'd be the exciting part.
Mm.
You'd be like, it's at $4,000.
Okay.
I wonder if someone's going to say, and like mum would sign up.
Yeah.
So
Did
she'd
your mum
be
do
like,
it?
"Where's the phone?" Before they called, like, "Where's the phone? Where's the phone?" Because sometimes people wouldn't pick up,
Yeah.
but we never
If you never got
the
it. That would
call.
change your life. You'd be a different person.
Absolutely, I'd be so
You'd
happy.
be living in Vaucluse.
I'd still be watching Today's Show.
Do you watch TV ever?
Live?
Like cable TV?
Only during State of Origin and the grand final.
Okay. TV is so fucking weird now.
TV
Like,
sucks.
what's the point?
It's-
Just shut it off. Nobody's watching it.
It's definitely weird.
Like the average Mr. Beast video has like 10 times the amount of views as any show.
Absolutely, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The internet is like the thing now. No one's watching TV. It's not relevant.
You can watch like I feel like when I was like, because when I was a kid, like this would have been 2010 or whatever, maybe even earlier than that. You'd watch free to air TV, and the ads would be like a varying array of things, right? But now, whenever I've been somewhere and there's been like free to air TV on,
Yeah.
it's just like life insurance,
Yeah.
and like, you know what I mean?
Just
like
old people
life
stuff.
insurance and banking, and
Yeah.
it's like that's it because it's only old people.
Yeah.
That's the only demographic.
I don't
you
even
get
think
through.
old people like watching TV. They just do it. It's
They just have it on. They don't
Yeah.
understand because they don't understand how to stream it.
Yeah.
So they just go, all right.
Can't figure out Netflix.
They like the tennis.
Yeah.
It's a big because you can watch tennis most of the year.
Yeah.
I think so. My grand's really into tennis.
I don't know anybody who likes
She's
tennis.
into that and
It's one of
waiting
the-
for death.
It's so sad when old people just like talk about death and stuff.
She's so ready to go.
And they're just like, it's always in their mind.
Yeah, I
just
know.
constantly. And it's like, damn.
My grand's been sitting there for too long.
Yeah, it's
Feels like a
tough.
full year.
Yeah, it's rough.
And
It's
I
a
went
rough-
to see, and it's weird because now, so I went to see her when I was up for Christmas,
Yeah.
and then we're moving to London in about a month, and we're not coming back for probably 3 years.
Yeah.
So that's probably the last
Yeah, wow.
time. And then
Wow.
as we're leaving, she's like, "Oh, I'll see you when you get back." And I'm like, "Really, Gran? In 3 years?" And she's like, "Oh."
How old is she?
I think like 80, late 80s.
That's not that bad.
I
I want to
think-
live forever.
Really?
I don't want to die.
You just want to be floating around.
I want to be like the most disgusting old burden to my family. Just
You
sitting
would
there,
be a
just
terrifying
wired up.
old guy.
I know,
Because
just
you're so wiry.
like a Skeksis from the Dark
yeah,
Crystal.
bro, like you with like a leathery hand reaching out with your long reach.
Yeah,
Oh.
scaring my great grandchildren.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like being weird and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I never want to die.
They just
Some
like-
people are like, oh, I want to die when I'm 40. I don't want to be old. No, fuck that. I want
You're talking to
to
one of those.
do as much as I just,
But like, can you do shit when you're 40?
No, but it's kind of just why not? Like you don't get to go again, so why not just stick
Well,
around?
we don't know that.
Well, you probably don't.
Probably not. But you
No.
could.
Well, if you do, then it's like you still died at 40. That's lame. It's a
Yeah.
lame record. Like,
Well, a lot of cool people have died young.
name one.
Alexander the Great
How old was he?
at like 27.
He's not cool.
He is
He's
cool.
fucking
He
lame.
was fucking conquering Europe and having sex with
Where was he
boys.
from?
Oh, you've brought up a hot topic in
Carthage?
this household.
Carthage?
Macedon.
Where's Macedonia?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're in a half Macedonian
Oh
household.
wow, love Alexander the Great.
And there's a bit. Well, you do, and you think he's from Macedonia, and he's not Greek. 'Cause
Mm.
there's a bit of a debate over that
Yeah, that's what I always thought. he
because
was.
it's two countries that can't do anything good now. So
Yeah.
like, we got to claim the old guy.
Yeah,
Yeah. But what's you're Russian?
I'm Russian.
Yeah, and a little bit Jewish.
I'm like 3%.
But a lot of people talk about your hair.
But I just look really Jewish.
I talk about that a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. None of my siblings look very Jewish.
Really?
I just sort of,
Hmm.
yeah, Jew-maxing, I guess. I don't know.
Maxing, yeah,
Something
man.
happened.
Well, you're doing alternative comedy, you know.
Have you ever done an ancestry test?
I have not. I ordered one
I mean, it wouldn't be very interesting, would
and
it?
then couldn't figure out how
You're
to
just white.
send it back to the place.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's too heavy.
No.
Your DNA was too...
I gave him a lot. Gave him a lot of DNA. Like, you figure out everything, all right? No, you got to send it back to a place in America. So I took it to
Yeah.
the post office, and it was in like the sealed envelope thing I was meant to send. And I go, how do I send this? And they go, you got to do all this shit.
Mm.
And they give me like a bigger thing with a bunch of things to mark off, and I'm like, I don't care that much.
Yeah.
I'll just be white.
You're just white.
I think so.
It's fine.
Someone was saying I look Dagestani.
What the fuck is that?
It's in
What is that? Elder Scrolls country?
Well, yep. No, it's former Soviet Union. I think it's
Okay.
part of Russia now. But yeah, so you're Russian.
Yeah, I'm Russian.
Both sides?
Both sides. They like Russian, but from China. They lived in China, in Harbin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the very top of China, where it's
The very
it's
top
pretty
of
much Russia. It's like really.
Manchuria?
I think maybe.
Did you guys get invaded by the Japanese?
No, it was they left in the revolution.
Okay, yep.
Then they
Good
went,
time to leave.
Yeah.
Great time
They
to
went
leave.
to China,
Yep.
and then in like the 90s or something, or
They were like,
80s,
this is a
Mao
bit much.
Mao was like, I don't want any Russians here, get out.
Yes.
And then they had to leave, and the options were Australia,
Yeah.
Canada,
Okay.
or Jamaica, which is a crazy spread.
That's insane.
Yeah, imagine
you in Jamaica.
I know, doing open mics in
That'd
Jamaica.
be pretty good.
What a
Imagine-
crowd, man!
What a crowd, man. That's great. Yeah, you with a Jamaican accent.
It would be awesome.
That's so good. This is tall fucking...
yeah,
This 6 foot... How tall are you?
6 foot. I'm nearly 6'6" in shoes.
Whoa!
So like
Yeah.
6 foot. I say 6'5".
6 foot 5.
I'm at the point now where I'm rounding down
Yeah,
because it
what
sounds absurd.
It is absurd.
Because I'm like 6'6", people make a face. 6'5" is even crazy, but
You always forget how tall you are.
yeah, I
Because it's
forget every-
intimidatingly so.
Yeah,
Like, it's uncomfortable for me to look at you when you're standing up.
yeah,
Because while we're hanging out with comedy, people are sitting down.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like, all right. And then this guy fucking...
Towers over the crowd.
He's insane.
It's too much. It's really absurd.
You could play one of the farmers in a live action Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh yeah,
You'd be great at that.
What's his Bogus Bunsen Bean?
Yeah. I assume Bean's the taller one. Or
Maybe-
is Bean the main guy?
There's a little one. So there's a
There
little one, a
is.
fat one. Bunce sounds. Well, Bogus is kind of a fat name.
Bogus Bunce.
If you meet a guy called Bogus, he's fat.
He better be.
he better be.
He fucking better be.
Huge.
Yeah, I'm fucking... Imagine like a jacked Bogus.
Bogus.
Like a bodybuilding...
It's a good name. I'm gonna name my kid Bogus.
Bogus.
Yeah.
Bogus Apollonov.
What a name.
It's an insane name.
Yeah.
It's a long name.
Do you have a middle? Oh, Mabley. That's your middle name.
No.
That's not your middle name?
No, I got a hyphenated last name.
Oh, okay.
Mabley Smith.
I had one of those.
Oh, wow.
But I always just went by Apollonov.
Yeah.
Then I had to get it changed. I had to chop off the first bit because it wasn't on my other forms of license, so I couldn't get a. It used to be Roman, no middle name, Ignatenko-Apollonov.
Ignatenko.
Yeah, and I had to chop off that.
Well, it takes two to Ignatenko.
He's good.
Pretty good.
So, do you have a middle name?
No.
Good.
Never given one. You don't either.
I've never given one.
No.
Either.
I feel like middle names.
You don't need them.
They're not. Yeah, no. They're weird.
Did you ever know girls in primary school who were embarrassed about their middle name?
They go, oh my god, don't. Yes.
Oh, it's Grace. Oh, that's so who cares?
I remember around the time people were getting their learner's license, and then there'd be a lot of oh, don't look at you'll see my name.
Why the
oh,
fuck
no,
do
it's
you
gross.
care?
Because
it's a name. Because it's like their grandma's name and they think it's old.
Yes,
Yeah.
Ethel.
That's a cool name.
Ethel.
We should bring back old people names for babies.
It'd be too weird.
I want to see an Ethel.
It's little Ethel.
Little Ethel.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that sounds cool.
Be oh, you look at Ethel. Ethel's
We're going to
5.
do it at some point. We're going to go back with names. You're going to be saying Augustus and...
Yeah. I'm trying to push, if I have a kid, I'm trying to push my wife to be able to name it Norm. It's my grandpa's name, and she hates
because
it.
of Norm MacDonald.
Well, that as well.
Yeah.
That's who it'll actually be named out after. And then
Norm is a funny name.
Yeah. Normand.
Norm Smith. That is the most regular name. Norm Smith.
Norm Smith. Yeah.
Well, Norm
disgustingly boring.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. So
it's a crazy world we're living in.
It's a crazy world we live in. So you do little cartoon sketches.
Yes.
And you do all the voices for them.
Yes, I do.
Very funny.
Oh, thank you.
They're very good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Proud of yourself? You fucking...
I'm chuffed.
You're chuffed?
Yes.
What's the worst slur you will say on this podcast?
Oh, that's a good... Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because Alan would say retarded.
I don't know
but
if
he
I'd
wouldn't
say
call
that.
something gay.
Well, gay's not a slur.
Well...
But to say it
the
like
way
that
I
is
say it,
maybe
it is.
offensive.
No, gay can be... It's weird.
I mean, it can be mean.
Exactly.
It can be mean, but it's not.
He wouldn't call something gay.
Give me something to call gay.
Alternative comedy.
Alternative comedy is fucking... No, it sounds bad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This shit's gay. But it's also that's how you feel.
That's how you feel?
Well, I like alternative comedy. I think it's one of those things where it can be lazy.
Yeah, of course. There's terrible.
There's very terrible alternative comedy.
Yeah.
But I feel like the problem I get is when I watch someone who's alternative and they're just kind of bad and uncreative.
Yeah.
And then their bad, uncreative jokes don't work.
Yeah.
I can feel this. You can see the workings of them being they didn't get it.
Yeah, yeah.
They didn't get it.
Exactly.
It's their fault. These guys are old and boring.
Sometimes they don't get it, though.
Sometimes they don't.
Sometimes the crowd is old and boring and they suck.
Yeah, never.
You think the crowd's always right?
Never bombed.
You've never bombed. It's
Yeah.
true.
Not at a crowd that... I love this one, is where people go, I've never bombed
To a good crowd.
to a good crowd.
Yeah. I
And
mean, you can...
Their sole determination of a good crowd is whether or not they bombed.
That is sort of true in a delusional sense, because what does good mean? Good means they like me, so it's...
Well, no.
You can have your own version of a good crowd.
You can have your own version.
Which is what they're inventing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, what's next for Roman?
Fucking...
You're in uni, aren't you? You're a young boy.
I'm at uni.
Yeah.
University, college for your American listeners.
Yeah. Shout out. There we do. We got some American.
Can you see how where they're coming from, your listeners?
Some of them, yeah. We got mainly Australia and then some
people you think?
couple of US. Yes, I think there was some in the Philippines.
Okay.
So I don't think I know anybody in the Philippines.
That's really strange.
Yeah, well, they're fans.
Just some guy in
some guy connects with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's a Ramsey Mabley Smith fan in the Philippines.
Of course.
And nobody else gets it. Nobody else is...
He's like, you got to listen to this pod. And it's
he's doing open mics and he's doing your bits.
Yeah, exactly. Just behind you, there's a cockroach, which is gone now.
Okay,
Sorry about that. This is a fancy operation we're going on.
Yeah,
here.
insects.
Absolutely.
Have you had many huntsmen in your house this summer?
Not this summer.
Fuck,
I feel
I've
like
had
last
one
summer.
every day.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible.
Yeah. You kind of,
So scary.
you're like a human huntsman.
Yeah, I always think I look like a.
They're
squirrel.
looking at
Yeah.
you like, what the fuck is this
It's a
freak
big one.
doing?
Yeah,
Exactly.
And I think I do gravitate to like concrete walls and stuff and
Yeah.
corners.
You kind of come out.
I like being
when
in a
it's-
corner.
You go in like low foot traffic areas.
Yeah, and I just
so it's
stand at a
calm.
wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
I found one in my closet a few days ago. I was putting
Ooh.
a shirt away and I put my flashlight on and a big fucking huntsman. in it.
Oh,
Disgusting.
they're so gross. Are you a murder or are you a catch and
I
release?
fucking kill them.
You fucking do you crush them?
No, I vacuum them.
Ooh, you
Yeah,
vacuum.
That's what
them.
I've been taking up.
That's like
yeah.
they're in like a
They're probably
a weird
alive in
prison.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
There's like 6 just in there hanging out.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, I wonder when the food's going. That's like a weird like horror.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like a it's like a that experience is like a horror short from like the 40s, like a short story.
Yeah.
It's like a huntsman writing about chilling in a closet and then got sucked into another
That's
dimension.
a Franz Kafka book, surely.
Yeah, exactly. Where like there's 5 other huntsmen all from different walks of life.
Yeah.
And the true horror is actually how they get along.
You got to write this.
Yeah, it's
Wow, this is.
it'll go off to the huntsman crowd.
Yeah, they suck. Spiders are terrible.
Yeah, no.
It's like the main thing that I do not like about this country.
Spiders.
Like legitimately, every time I see one, I'm like, I want to move.
They're pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
But they keep the bugs away.
I don't give a fuck. Give me bugs.
You
I'd
don't
rather
want
have a
bugs.
big cockroach than a big spider.
That's true.
So like, what's the
That's very
if the
true.
thing that's killing the bugs is atrocious, it's not worth it. You know?
I always felt bad because huntsmen can't actually hurt you.
No, but they just look so
they just
ugly.
look fucked.
Which
you know?
it does feel mean. Like I'm killing this thing because it just looks ugly.
Yes.
Which is like atrociously terrible.
it shows that
but-
you have an SS officer within you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I just don't like him.
I
I,
just
don't
like the
want him
look
to
of
be
it. I don't
here.
wanna-
And I'm not gonna get rid. I'm not gonna catch and release. I'm
gonna
killing it.
kill it. I
Fucking
want to kill
killing
it.
It's
Yeah.
bad. I
It's
don't
pretty
want
bad.
it here, right? Which is I guess it's fair. But yeah, so you're in university.
I am.
You're studying creative
creativity, and creative design.
Like, is it movie? It's film
I'm doing-
stuff, or is that Josh?
No, I'm doing
Or
film.
are you guys the same person in my mind?
Exact same person.
Yeah.
I'm doing. It's called media arts and production, but it's pretty much film
Cool.
and creative writing as well. I'm doing a
Okay.
double major.
Oh, you're doing creative writing.
I'm doing it. I'm in there.
It's pretty crazy.
Writing.
Yeah, man. How do you feel like you're at university now
Mm.
and you need like whatever, you get a Hextet
Oh yeah.
and a good ATAR. But like back in ancient Greece, if you wanted to like be in university, you had to get like molested.
Mm.
What's worse?
Probably the hex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That follows you around.
A hex is molestation of your bank account.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's why we need to kill people in the streets.
Yeah.
What do you think? Are you pro? You're pro the UHC shooter?
Oh, Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi.
Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion.
I really don't know. I think American healthcare had to change.
Absolutely.
Something's got to change.
Yeah, it
And
won't
it's probably
now.
good that the guy's dead.
It is. Yep.
But I don't know about killing someone. But
yeah. But when you found out he was
that-
Italian.
then I thought he was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a Goodfellas situation.
Exactly.
If he was wearing like a big like zoot suit and stuff, and he had like a Tommy gun,
Yeah.
he would have.
He should have dressed up.
Yeah.
It's got to be the thing. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Luigi Mangione. It's a good name.
Who would you kill?
Fuck, who would I kill? Probably Bert Kreischer.
Really?
Yeah,
You don't like
I
Bert?
think he's really annoying.
Really?
Yeah. If I could just press a button and someone's dead, probably Bert.
And
Kreischer.
Bert's dead.
Bert's dead.
Okay.
And I want to see it recorded. I want him to be doing it. Two bears in a cave.
Two
whatever.
bears in a
And he
cave.
he just
And his
croaks.
head explodes.
He just yeah.
Yeah.
It's ripped in half.
Yeah. And Tom Segura is still talking about how annoying poor people
Tom
are.
Segura I don't like either. He can go as well. He's killed by them.
You got a lot of hate.
I do. I hate a lot
Yeah.
of things. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got to go. Who would you kill?
I think I would probably kill. If I had to plan, I wish I could just save one up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think it's more. What I would really love is the power in the moment.
Just to kill someone that you know.
Just someone. Well, like it's not even someone I know. It's someone I have a very someone just being very annoying in a day-to-day situation.
Just someone who's cut you off. And
Someone who's cut you off, yeah. Like there was this, I was driving, so there's this car park nearby, near a bunch of shops nearby the beach, and it's this really like old, like it's just like 3 stories. It's not like a good system for a car park. It clogs up really easily, right? And so it was a busy night. Foolishly, we went in the car park because normally when it's busy, I've kind of learnt to be like, don't even try the car park. You'll get stuck up there for 15 minutes. Fuck, it's not worth it. We circle down, and then not in front of us, but luckily behind us. But we just hear all this yelling, and so they're like, there's an old lady, like middle-aged or whatever. She's standing like in a parking spot, just trying to like reserve it. Like
that's boss.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Like clearly her husband's been in the car, and then she's like, I'll get out and I'll claim that one.
You can do that.
You think so?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
it's literally just lines of cars.
Yeah, but what's the difference whether you're in a car or not?
Well,
It's more important that there's a person there.
That's the question.
So just
and then a car is just stopped in front of her, going into the spot.
It would be fun to kill her.
And just not going. So there's just, you know what I mean, honking, and then someone from like a man from like 4 cars down, comes and just fucking starts screaming, and it's like, you're moving, or I'm calling the police. It's like we're dumb bluff.
Yeah,
the police aren't doing anything.
They probably would show up.
The police
and
aren't going to
shoot
show
her.
up and be like, hey, you can't. And then it would be like the Seinfeld episode where they're arguing over a parking spot.
Yeah, sounds
the 2
exactly
cops
like
show
a
up, and
Seinfeld
it's
episode.
like, all right, lady, you've got to move. The other cop's like, no, hold on a second.
Yeah.
She could reserve it like that. So, like, cops probably wouldn't do anything.
No, absolutely not.
And then this lady's just being like, I'm taking it. And then she backed down.
Okay.
But I'm sure it would feel good in either of those people's situations
To kill the other.
to just take a gun and go bang.
Well, that's what they do in America.
Exactly. And
I saw
they're
a
the
video-
happiest people in the world.
That's real. I saw a video recently of this like American prankster in a shopping center. He's just like annoying someone.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, back off, and he just doesn't back off. And then he just pulls out a gun
Yeah.
and shoots the prankster. And
Yeah.
everyone in the comments is like, yeah, that's what you fucking deserve.
That guy fucking...
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Pretty much.
If you annoy someone, they just deserve to
I
die.
kind of get that, though.
No, that's crazy.
It would feel so good in the moment.
Oh, that guy's having a great,
Just bang that feeling, and then it's like, I won.
Imagine just walking around a shopping center with a gun and just like waiting for someone to
pretty
piss you
intense.
off.
Yeah.
And then just, okay, I'm going to kill them.
Well, I feel like I would just like, I'd have to line up for something really long.
Yeah.
And I get the gun, I just kill myself.
Kill everyone in queue
You know,
ahead of
no,
you.
I'll just kill myself. I'm
Okay.
like, fuck this, bang.
All right.
You know what I mean? I don't have to wait in line now.
That'd be good, just like getting a gun at the gun store, and the first thing you do is just shoot yourself in the head.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like wasting no time killing
I can't
yourself.
believe that's got to happen all the time.
Yeah, what do they do?
I don't know. They go like,
All right,
I
put
guess
it
if
back
you
on
look
the
too
shelf.
sad, they'd be like, all right, we won't do that then.
Clean
I
the gun
guess.
off.
Yeah, all right, we'll just relax now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw this video of a guy tried to rob a gun store.
Yeah, that's a stupid place to
Yeah,
rob.
and immediately like 6 guys chase him into the parking lot. All of them draw. The guy's like, fuck.
Did he have a gun, the guy robbing?
I don't think he did.
That's insane.
Yeah, I know. I think, it's wild.
We're in the 2000s now.
We are watching a documentary on alternative
You've said
British
that.
comedy. Just
No one's tuning in
if
now.
anyone skipped to half an hour into the episode
Who the fuck is this?
because I don't know, these are all British guys. It's not like stand up, which is not what
No.
it's all television.
It's slow-mo, like they're all dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man.
What have you been up to?
What
What'd you have for breakfast?
I skipped breakfast. I didn't have my first meal till like 1:30,
Wow.
and then I had Subway,
Okay, that's
and
pretty
I got a
good.
wrap,
That's pretty gangster.
2 cookies.
Oh my god, that's
I love the
incredible.
cookies.
I do love the cookies. I never get
Yeah.
them though.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
They're really good. I got. What's your favorite Subway cookie?
Is it a raspberry ripple or something?
Oh, really?
Some sort of. I haven't had them in a very long time.
Oh,
Some sort of raspberry
raspberry ripple.
Some sort of raspberry situation. What do you?
Yeah.
What's your actual Subway order?
I get. Depends. If it's been a while, you know what I mean.
You really want to like
If
go
I
crazy?
No, my go-to is depends how hungry I am. If I'm really hungry, I'll get a Italian herbs and cheese. Other times I get a wrap.
Mm.
So I'll go like a large white wrap, and I'll get the steak.
Oh my god!
I'll get
I
the
didn't
steak
know they had a
melt.
steak.
No, they have like a steak melt.
Oh my god!
Whatever they like the American cheese is. Get that. I'll go like lettuce, some tomato, cucumbers, jalapenos, some capsicum.
What Subway are you at where they have capsicum and steak? I don't have either of these things.
What?
No.
They don't have
Capsicum,
You
no.
can get capsicum.
No, they do
You
not
can
have
get capsicum, and every Subway I've been to
Is
has
it
had
capsicum or capsicum?
Capsa.
I think it's capsicum.
In other places, they call them bell peppers
Well, that's stupid.
because they look like bells.
Not really.
Well, from a if you got
If it's painted yellow and it's
if you got a weird looking bell,
if you got a bell shaped like a
if
capsicum.
you got a capsicum bell, yeah. But no, capsicum. Every single Subway has
No,
capsicum.
that is not true.
What
that's
Subway do you go to?
Macquarie.
Okay.
Maybe I've been to the one in like Central as well. I've been to the one in.
And none of them had capsicum.
Are you looking this up?
I'm saying we could call them
Yeah, that's a good
and
idea.
we could check. So give me a Subway.
Go to Subway, the one in the city, like Central, I reckon.
Okay, Subway
Is it Central? I think it's Central.
Central. This is a first ever live call for the podcast. Haymarket, Surrey
Yeah,
Hill.
Haymarket, I think.
Haymarket
That's the
Subway.
one I go to when I'm at uni.
Okay, very good. Call.
There's no fucking way.
Let's
What a
have look
weird
see.
thing to have.
It's great. Hey there. I was just wondering, do you guys have capsicum?
Capsicum? Yeah, we have capsicum.
They do. Okay, that was all. Thank you very much.
No worries.
All right, have a great day. Bye.
She's spending the rest of her shift so confused.
Yeah, exactly. Some guy asked
Should
me
we
a
save
cap-
the capsicum?
Yeah, what's going
is there a big
on?
capsicum fan?
Yeah, of
coming
course
in?
they have capsicum. What do you
What?
mean?
Well, why'd you get it? Let's have some sucks.
It's good.
No, man.
What do you mean?
No, I really don't like it.
You don't like capsicum? That's fine. Maybe, because when you don't look for something, you don't see it.
Maybe I'm blind to it.
Exactly.
I did see recently they have eggs, which look fucked.
They have a bacon and egg one now.
And it's like a grey egg that's in a tube.
Oh, really?
It looks
Yeah.
fucking terrible.
That sounds pretty gross.
Yeah.
I never liked the appearance of the of the McDonald's eggs.
I didn't know they did eggs.
No, like in the morning. You're like,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Those
They're
are bad.
so
Someone told
circular.
me the fucking Egg McMuffin was like the best thing in the world, and I hadn't had it until like a year ago. And they were hyping it up so much, and I had it and it was fucking terrible. The
Sausage-
cheese was on the side.
Sausage and egg McMuffin.
Yeah.
One of the best
No,
breakfast foods
fuck,
around.
It's disgusting. The egg sucks,
The egg is good.
and they made
don't
it
trust
terribly.
it. They
No, it's not an egg.
Oftentimes they don't make it properly,
Yeah.
but like you just got to ask them to make it properly.
Just gotta be asking really nicely.
If you go to the counter and you say, "Hey,
I
I'll be
really-
a problem.
I'm
If you make this wrong, I'll be a problem." They're just gonna make it correctly.
Yeah, but you don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, you do. So you get things done.
I've seen a lot of people like
but
when
you're missing out on one of the best breakfast foods.
It's not good.
It's so good.
I've seen a lot of people that like when you go to
Terrible
McDonald's.
way to start your day.
No, of course.
Yeah, but yeah, what do they do? What do they do?
Well, they're like to get fresh chips. They're like, oh, can you like I'm allergic. Can you fry these in like? No, what are they? They say, can I get them without salt and get salt on the side?
Oh yeah, that's.
Because that means I have to make them fresh because they pre-salt them.
Do people actually?
People do that, and well, I've seen this on the internet, like a hack for McDonald's.
seen the
If you're
hack.
doing this, you should be fucking killed.
But I assume no one actually does it.
I bet a few people have.
I'm sure people have.
Like the worst people you've ever met.
Yeah, absolutely.
Getting food. Why do you want fresh chips?
It's also like it's just bad. Like the salt doesn't go.
No,
in.
it's not going to stick to it.
Yeah, I know.
It's not going to be good.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be fresh. It's probably like 10 minutes fresher.
Yeah, it's also you're going to
And it's
McDonald's.
a chip. It's a deep fried chip.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's McDonald's chips. They're not fresh.
Do you like McDonald's?
I do.
Like in comparison to other fast food?
It just hits a particular spot.
Yeah, I agree. There's
I don't think it's better. Like I probably prefer a Whopper.
Yeah,
'Cause
because there's something
the
about McDonald's
tomato-
that like hits a certain point in
I
your
think
brain.
it's literally what they've like planned.
Mm.
But holy, is this guy in blackface? It's the guy.
He's black except his face.
It's everything except his face.
It's a guy from Horrible History.
It's the guy from Horrible History
doing black
doing
head.
everything but blackface. What is happening? Okay,
That's
well,
alternative comedy.
that is alternative comedy.
Wow.
My dog's just entered the room,
What's up?
and I really don't like it.
You don't like-
Joey, my dog's had diarrhea recently.
That'd be so fucking awesome.
He's
if
going to probably go to under the bed. Leave. Bye.
fuck off.
Go away. What were we talking about? I was about to make a point.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's good? The best five. What I think McDonald's does
Tier list.
is like but it's not even that. It's like I think it got me when I was like 6.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's something about the way the beef and the tomato sauce tastes, and like the weird. Obviously, it's not cheese. Like the whatever they call cheese. It's whatever plastic bullshit they've pumped into the cheese.
Yeah, it's good. I like that shit.
But it's like I need that taste.
I agree. I
Nothing
think it's
else
the
gives it to
packaging
me.
as well. I like getting the colourful packaging. I feel like I'm eating a Happy Meal. I feel young again.
Happy Meal used to be like so.
Yeah.
It used to be what you'd live
That was
for.
goated. Yeah. I think KFC is probably the best.
No.
Fucking love KFC.
No.
KFC's so good. The chips are bad, but
What? The chips are the best part.
no. McDonald's does the chips the best.
Okay.
That's the only thing you go for.
Yeah.
KFC, I reckon the best burger is the Zinger burger.
The Zinger Burger.
Yeah.
Here's my thing with KFC. Right after I asked my wife to get Joe. Joe's my dog. Can you get Joe?
What's up, Joe?
What do you think of my dog?
It's alright. I don't know. 6 out of 10.
Have you ever had a dog?
No, I don't really like dogs.
You don't like dogs?
No, I think I like looking at them, but I don't like. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be around one all day.
That's fair.
It's just a guy who, like, imagine you had a
Just a
roommate who
guy.
smells and he's like wants to lick your knees and he like needs food and he shits on the floor.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like a shit roommate.
It is. You a animal at all? Cat person?
I like cats because you can just sort of look at them and they'll look at you and
Yeah.
you don't really touch.
They're doing their own thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You're doing your own thing.
Exactly, but they do like kill animals, which
Yeah.
is fucked up. They'll kill all the possums. And
Exactly.
No, I don't think I'd have a pet.
It's
I
kind of
like
like having
animals.
like a Chinese student as a roommate.
I don't know about that.
You know what I mean? They do their own thing. Every now and then a bird, a magpie gets dragged in.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, I like animals. I don't think I'd have a pet though.
No. You've never, were you have pets
No,
growing up? Not at all? No.
Yeah.
No. I was going to say something.
About KFC.
About KFC. I've never had any enjoyable part of getting KFC.
There's a bit of pain in it always.
I don't like ordering it.
Oh yeah.
I feel like shit. I'm ordering it because I'm depressed, right? I don't enjoy eating it.
Yeah.
It hurts me,
It is painful.
and I don't even like the taste that much.
It's like BDSM. It's like pain, but there's like a fucking
Yeah, exactly.
dirty pleasure
Yeah.
in it.
And then afterwards, I feel terrible.
You get a health debuff for 4 weeks.
Exactly. My whole day.
You
and
just
the
you can't
next day,
you can't go to work. You can't do
I
anything.
can't do anything. I'm lying
You're
around.
hungover.
I'm like actively, contemplating suicide.
It is bad, but it's
The moment I finish it, I'm like, I'm never getting KFC again.
yeah. Then next week.
And then a couple weeks later,
Yeah.
the smell
It brings you back.
hits me, and you're like,
I think there's something. It's just like the most hedonistic food in the world, and it
Yeah.
just feels like you're doing something wrong. And it's
oh yeah,
like,
absolutely.
it feels immoral.
It's disgusting. Yeah, yeah.
And it's with I've eaten KFC a few times, and you're in the KFC eating a Zinger box, and you see someone and you're just in the
Oh.
lowest point.
Oh,
You're dipping the bone in the gravy.
Yeah.
You're just like doing all your sick shit.
Your
with-
disgusting
it's
thing.
disgusting.
Your fingers are just
Yeah.
disgusting. There's so much
You're
grease.
sweating. It's always so,
Yeah. You feel bad. You're just sweating.
You're looking
down. Yeah.
forward to the end of it. It's never like
You're looking forward to finishing.
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know?
You wish
Yeah.
you never got it.
It's making eye contact with someone at the brothel.
yeah.
The
It's
same
no
feeling.
good.
Where
yeah.
like we don't have to talk.
Yeah.
We don't have to acknowledge this.
It's no good.
Let's just move on.
That is the most common fast food I get though. I don't get fast food that
Really?
often, but when I do, it's KFC.
I'm a bit of a pig for Macca's.
I really don't go there very often. I'm
Always
never
driving
satisfied.
home late.
The chips are good. The nuggets are all right.
Not a nugget guy.
I think the nuggets are okay.
Was never a nugget guy. I go a double cheeseburger.
I get the double quarter pounder.
Oh, if I'm feeling really slutty, I'll get a double quarter pounder
Is there a McDonald's near
and
here?
a
I might
chocolate
get
milkshake.
Is there a McDonald's in?
No, you don't drive, do you?
No.
No, that's going to be easy for you to get to.
I'll get some McDonald's today. I reckon.
There's one that I drive home on, and it's just all. I always drive home when I'm coming in from the city.
Yeah.
after gigs. It's always there.
Mm.
And if it's like after a particular time and I'm high,
Yeah.
I've no defenses.
You can't hold back.
You know what I
no,
mean?
Exactly.
I can't hold back.
Nothing's holding you back.
I'll know that there's like my wife's cooked food at home. I'll be aware of that.
So bad.
She's like, there's a meal sitting for you
Yeah.
on the thing. And then I'm like, fuck it, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
And then I get home and I've got like a thick shake. I love a chocolate thick
You
shake.
get a thick shake.
I get a thick shake.
Oh my god.
Because you're there and you're like, fuck it.
That's
I'm
crazy.
getting a thick shake.
I think if I had a thick shake, I would develop Crohn's disease.
I probably will. My foot's getting cut off soon. I'll get a thick shake and I'll be full of either a double cheeseburger or a double quarter pounder.
in the thick shake.
Exactly, and I'll
Just
just
mix it all together.
It's disgusting that that's mixing in my stomach.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Is that I'm taking a bite
I
of
can't
a
have
quarter
a sweet
pounder,
thick shake after a McDonald's meal. And that's.
and then I like how thick it is.
Oh my god.
I like. You know what's best thick shakes?
What?
Domino's.
Ugh.
The best.
That's made out of the pizza they drop on the floor.
No,
They-
it's not.
They put that back
Don't.
in and they put sugar in.
Not
it.
at all. Not at all.
That's
It's
like
delicious.
Oh.
It's so thick.
I feel like
and so
anything
good.
from Domino's except pizza is dubious. I got a lava cake once and I wanted to kill
I don't
myself.
like their pizza.
No, it's not.
My
Well,
wife
it's not that
lives by the lava cake.
good. I do not like the
She
lava
loves a lava cake.
cake. No.
I like a garlic bread, but the
The
pizza,
garlic bread's good.
the pizza I feel gross.
It's better than Pizza Hut. The pizza.
Yeah,
Like in terms of
absolutely.
fast food pizza, it's the best, but it's still not good.
Yeah, I think I just don't like fast food pizza.
No, it's terrible.
It would always suck when I would be on a because when I would do like short films or like
Mhm.
student films,
Yeah.
and the thing is, you're not getting paid. You're meant to get the footage, which is going to be terrible
Yeah.
and not edited correctly,
Yeah.
and you're going to get lunch, right?
Yeah.
And then the worst, and I would be like a diva. This is one of my diva. I got a bit of a diva phase. I would like say beforehand, if
Mm.
you're getting pizza, let me know
Yeah.
because I'll get something else.
That's fucking
or get me
sucks.
something
That's
else.
terrible. You
Because
suck.
they're trying to do a cheap feed for the whole crew.
It's
right?
not that bad.
What?
Domino's.
I don't want
That
to
you're
do.
putting up such
I
a
am.
fuss.
I won't have because I won't feel good. I won't be able to perform afterwards. I'll be that guy. If you give me Domino's, I want to be sluggish and just terrible.
Yeah, I guess.
So don't give it to me. That was, and then every now and then, like someone would have to run and find me like a chicken wrap
Yeah.
because everyone else was getting
Such a
Domino's.
cunt. That's terrible.
If
Get
not,
me
I'll
my
bring my
chicken
own lunch.
wrap.
If not, I'm going to bring my own lunch, and they say, "Don't worry, they feel obligated to get me something, as they should, because I am the talent.
How can you eat a thick shake with a burger in it and not a piece of not a
Because I don't have
Domino's?
to act afterwards.
Okay, I
don't have to. I'm going to go home. and I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you eat before open mics ever?
Sometimes I try not to.
Yeah, I never do.
I don't like it before a show.
I never eat or drink anything.
No. I'd want to be hydrated.
Mm.
I don't want to be starving.
No,
So
that's
every now and then I go-
distracting. Yeah.
But the problem is, I always think it would be better if I ate before the open mic because there's better food available.
Yeah.
Because after, if you have a couple shows in the night,
Yeah.
you're going home and it's
You're having the
10:30.
worst kebab in the world.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a kebab shop near me. Here's how I know, like, who I am. Right? There's a kebab shop. One of their items
Mm.
is called the heart attack box. And immediately I go, I'm getting that. Like the moment I saw it, I'm like,
You just have to prove.
you don't even have to tell me what's in it.
That's fucking
I
disgusting.
want
What was in it?
It's like a snack. It's like a large snack pack.
Yeah.
And there's like a really greasy chicken burger. It's like it's got like this shitty cheese and
Oh my god. That
And-
sounds terrible.
yeah.
I really don't like snack
So
packs. I think that
you don't like snack packs.
No. It's just such a homogenous texture and it's just mush.
I always regret
Yeah, they're never.
the kebab's a lot better.
Of course, because it's like a real meal.
Yeah.
A snack pack is like you shit out a kebab.
Yes.
It's been through someone's body.
Yeah, but it's good.
No, it's
It
not.
feels
It's like the
good.
first bite is good, and then you realize you have
I'd
to
rather
finish it.
snack pack than KFC.
No, that's no. KFC is like I don't know. It's much more satisfying.
I
The
get
fried
satisfied after.
chicken is like you can't beat it. You just gotta have just one bite of that fried chicken.
You do need one bite.
You just need to have one bite.
And literally, that's all you need is one bite.
But you will finish
But
it.
you're gonna suck
You
those
will.
bones.
Yeah. I use the bone as a spoon for the gravy.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty disgusting.
That's pretty good. I use my finger as a spoon.
Because they don't give you a spoon. It's like a little puzzle.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to eat this?
I dip the chips in it.
Yeah, but I want to eat all of it. Like,
Oh no! And
you
then
run
I
out
like
of chips.
suck it out. Get off my fingers. Then you feel gross. It's the same feeling of having like a bit of cum on your hands.
It's exactly the
So you're
same.
kind of walking around like I don't want anyone to see
You're
me.
walking around with cum on your-
Exactly. Well, like you
What
know,
do I do?
Sometimes you have cum on your hands and you've got to get to a place to wash it off.
You got to get to an open mic. You
You
got to
gotta-
do your gig.
You're also on in 5 acts. So clean it up.
Oh,
You know what
jerking
I
off
mean?
at the laugh in.
Oh my
Do you
god.
reckon anybody's done it?
Absolutely.
Fuck.
The disgusting people
I
there.
really want to.
Come on.
If I could learn like one piece of knowledge about the universe, I would want to know who in the open mic scene has jerked off at an
At
open
the
mic.
venue.
At the venue.
Of an open mic.
Because it absolutely there has been a
It's
few.
definitely happened.
Probably like a handful even. In yeah. What a great place to
What a
jerk
weird
off.
place. Yeah. Well, sometimes you got to perform.
Exactly. It's too pent up. You
and
just
you
gotta,
can't feel that nervousness,
Exactly.
that nervous energy. You got to...
I feel like a post-cum set would suck though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
oh,
you'd-
my goodness.
you'd
I
be
don't want
in-
to do anything post.
No.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just feel dirty.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, what's that? Is that on my hand? Is that a little bit? Is that a little bit on my hand? You know? Like, hey, what did you do? And you're like, oh,
Oh.
fuck. Yeah, man.
Do you find yourself shitting before mics?
Not really.
Because I think it's maybe like when I'm nervous or something, my body will sort of release shit. And
Yeah.
Fine, I have to expel.
You've got to, yeah.
I've just got to clean out what's inside
I've
me.
never
and
been a
just-
nervous shitter.
I think I'm definitely a nervous shit.
I pretty routinely do it when I get home from work. I feel like that's when I shit.
fucking hate shitting.
Really?
It's so fucking annoying.
Mm.
Every time I have to shit, I'm pissed off. Like, oh, can I not?
I love shitting.
No.
Shitting
Like-
is one of the best parts of the day.
If I didn't have to wipe my ass, it'd be pretty fun.
You got a wiping issue.
It's just, it's not an issue, but it's just like an annoying thing to do. You got to get down there. You got to make sure it's all right.
True, you get a little bit on your finger.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
it
always
fucking
gross.
sucks that has happened to me multiple times.
Yeah, well, that's.
I've had shit on my finger.
But yeah, well, you should get a bidet.
I'd love a bidet.
Yeah, well,
I'd love a bidet.
or you could get like a homemade.
Maybe I
bidet.
should just start flushing the toilet when I'm sitting on it.
I don't
to
think
sort
would
of-
it go up enough.
No, probably not.
Just get like a water bottle,
yeah.
fill it up, and then squirt.
What I've heard they do in like Asian countries when they're too poor for a bidet, they just
Yeah.
have like a little thing of water.
A
and
little
they just
cup. Yeah.
splash themselves,
Yeah.
which makes so much more sense than just wiping it with a dry piece of paper.
You're this guy.
I feel like we should be washing it. Like, yeah,
Well,
toilet paper is so gross.
it is, but
It's
like
disgusting.
I think we're still evolving in that direction
To what?
to like full cleaning of the arsehole.
Yeah.
Because for a very long time, everyone
People have just been walking around with shit up their ass.
you would just shit and then you'd leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'd shit somewhere and you'd be like, all right, I'm getting on with my
I
day.
guess you'd use a leaf.
You
but-
could use. I don't think people use leaves. Would be terrible. in
Maybe
there.
a stick.
I think the squatting position, which is how humans are meant to shit,
Yeah.
is probably better for cleanliness
Oh, maybe.
because you're squatting down.
You still got shit up your ass.
but your cheeks are spread a bit more, so you're not getting cheek collateral, right? It's the
The
whole.
shit doesn't get on your cheeks.
Sometimes it does.
It does.
It does.
You're not shitting and it's on your ass cheeks.
But like in between.
Yeah, kind of, but
You know
that's,
what I mean?
I'd call that the asshole, not the cheeks.
No, but it's saying like the hole is the hole.
The
and then
hole is the
there's-
hole.
And then there's hole adjacent,
Yeah,
which is still in between when your cheeks are mushed together.
yeah. You should be doing the splits when you're shitting, just to really make sure it doesn't touch anything.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You should be getting like. Everyone should have like a bit of Velcro attached to each arse cheek, and when
That
you
you can just-
shit, you have like a pulley system
Yes.
where it Velcro's up, and you kind of pull them apart. Then you shit,
Yeah.
and then it bidets up.
I'll tell you what, I love farting though.
You're a big farter.
I don't do it that often, but it's fun.
Yeah, it is good.
It's fun and it's silly and it's jovial, but a shit is dark. It's
I think shitting's a good time to relax.
no.
I understand your gripe with wiping.
Yeah.
But I think you're more worried about the destination than the journey.
I'm anxious that like, okay, I might be having a good time on my phone now,
yeah.
but once this is done, I've got some work to do.
That's because you're not living in the moment.
Exactly.
You got to live
I'm
now.
anxious
You gotta
about.
live
I'm like,
now. You're
oh.
going to be like, I'm shitting, and I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm going to have a good time, and whatever comes, maybe I don't wipe today. Right? Maybe I don't wipe today.
Yeah.
What I'm a big fan of is the shit directly into the shower, no wiping necessary.
What are you talking about? Oh, I think you're shitting in the shower.
The old stomp, man. The old
No,
shitted
you still
stomp.
wipe.
No,
Oh my! You're shitting.
I'm shitting.
And then you're
and
standing
then
up.
I've got a detachable shower head, and I'm walking.
But then there's shit running down your legs.
and then I wash it off, and then it's gone.
Oh my god!
What
No,
are you-
I have the detachable shower head as well, but I'm wiping just as much as I would.
I'm not wiping at all. I'm not doing one wipe.
I don't want to see your shower.
Come on in.
You've probably got shit on the floor.
No, because it just
There's
washes,
shit
it
particles.
washes away. It washes away.
But on the way down, the
Yes.
water would slide it down your legs and stuff,
Absolutely.
and around your ankles.
And then afterwards, it would wash it off.
That's disgusting.
And then it's not there anymore.
It's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
No, it's not.
Because I've heard people saying that, but I've never really like.
It's a stand-in bidet.
No,
Yeah. It's
No.
a better bidet.
that's
Because
crazy.
you can really...
But there's a time when you're like traveling from your toilet to the shower where you've just got a shitty ass,
Yeah.
and you're just waiting for the water to get warm enough, just sitting there. You know, what if you have to do something?
Then what do you have to
What if you
do?
get a call or something?
Well, then, I don't know. What if you got to call the subway?
You got a job interview. You have to pick up.
Well, I'm
And they
not saying
just know that you've got shit
I'm
on
not
your
saying
ass.
I do it every time.
Okay.
I'm saying
What makes you
if
like?
if
what
I
makes you decide that you?
am in the lucky position where my shitting time and my shower time align, I shit first,
Yeah.
and then I'll go, all right, cool. I can go right in the shower.
That's fucking crazy.
Saving money on toilet paper.
That's diabolical.
Everyone's happy.
Do you wipe after you piss?
No, what?
Okay.
Do you?
I do wipe after I piss every time, without a doubt.
Every time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll get dribbles left over.
Exactly. I can't be having that.
But not all the time.
But if there's a possibility that I walk out and there's a little dribble in my underpants, I'll be very angry.
It's a bit of piss.
It's annoying.
It's sterile.
It's not.
It is to you. Your own
To
piss
you,
is
but-
sterile to you.
I don't know.
You
It's
could,
not that hard.
sterilize like plates and stuff with your own urine.
But
If
for
you're the only
for
one.
yourself.
Exactly.
I get. You couldn't do it with your shit.
No,
that's from
shit's
you as
not
well.
Sterile. But urine's sterile.
So you can drink your own urine. And
Absolutely.
It's fine.
Absolutely.
It is weird that we can't eat shit. Like that's.
It's annoying.
It really pisses me
Piss,
off.
yeah, definitely.
I'm looking at it in the bowl like. Fuck.
I fucking made that. You know?
Yeah, because it's like
Yeah.
something that came out of you.
What's
that
your
came-
favorite type of shit to do?
I like it when it comes out in one.
Okay.
Just like one log, and it takes like
one big log.
15 minutes.
Yep. Yeah.
Just coming out, and then it comes out.
Yeah.
Like cinch.
I'm a big fan. I have like big log at the start,
Mm.
and then it's like there's little after logs.
Yeah, I don't like
like-
that because you don't know when you're done. Like
If I have the time,
you can just sit there.
I like one of those. If I got like 45 minutes to chew on,
Mm.
boom, and like it just goes on.
Do you ever have like a shit and there's a fart at the same time? So it's sort of like mega powered. Like
Yeah. Yeah,
like,
it's
that's the best one.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it like shoots out. You've
It's,
got
like,
some
locked.
gas behind it.
it's locked and it's fucking boom. Yeah, no, that's good.
My brother told me the other day that there's a sense in your body that we have innately to tell whether we have a fart or a shit.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the senses, like touch, smell,
It
and
exists
telling
within you.
if you're going to do a shit is
Yeah.
like an inherent sense.
Yeah.
So you can never think about that. Like, how do
Very
you
interesting.
how do you know?
Could you do me a favor, Roman?
Yeah.
Could you open that door? Could you slide that door open?
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, guys, Roman, see him at local comedy. It's a weird door. Yeah, you got to slide it just so he can get out. Yeah, close it. Yeah, awesome. Roman refused to go to the room I used to run.
Scruffy Murphy's.
Scruffy Murphy's.
Fucking
You
shit.
said it was detestable.
Did I say detestable?
I don't know. You
I
said
probably did
something
say
of that
detestable.
effect.
I went to it twice, I think.
Yeah.
And it was like when I was like really early in it, and
Yeah.
I legitimately felt so sad. It was like I was like, "Fuck, I can't do
It's
this.
so good.
I
What do
can't
you
do this."
mean?
It was terrible.
Yeah.
One night it was the main audience was like English as second language group.
Oh yeah, yes, I remember
so
that night.
people were trying to crowd work them, and they just don't
and be
understand
like,
English.
what? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think someone accused the teacher of like coercing all of these students to sex because they couldn't speak English.
It's horrible.
And he was very much like, what? Like why would you say that?
Yeah.
But it's
It
part
was
of the
the
fun.
worst room in Sydney.
It's part of the. You cannot say that.
I can absolutely say that.
It's worse than drama.
Well, because drama, it's more tolerable to have like zero crowd
Yes.
than it is to have a crowd that doesn't want to listen to you.
You are insane.
No,
Because
I
then where's the challenge?
don't care. I'd rather
'Cause
not
here's the fucking
have
problem.
suicidal ideations after an open mic.
That's why comedy exists.
no, it's
You're meant to leave it being like,
it's you
I'm
feel so like needy. Like there's an audience who's not listening to you, and you're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get up there, I'm gonna be different, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get them, and then
Yeah.
you just don't. And
But
it's-
sometimes you do.
yeah, but it's like
Sometimes you do.
that's not what I want to be doing.
Yes, well, that's because you're because you're not a real comedian.
That maybe that's true.
You want to go up there and talk about, how long.
I want to do my
the-
art, and I want people to be listening,
But I think.
people to be tuned in.
But that's like impactful art.
when people are like talking,
Yeah.
that's fucking hard.
And then you like.
it's so sad.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Like Crown was better than that.
No, not at all.
I preferred going to Crown.
I know.
It was less soul crushing.
I would prefer going
Do you think it's like
to
better?
nobody, but it's better for you to have an audience.
I don't think Scruffy's
that
is
you
like
can try
was like
and
good
change.
good for you as a comic.
I think it's great
because
for you
that's
as a
not what you
comic.
do. If you're doing like big rooms and stuff, you're not doing that skill of like grabbing them when they're not listening.
Every
Like,
now and then you are.
yeah. but
Every
it's-
now and then you'll get an audience that just.
I feel like
goes,
the people who did really, if you like crush at Scruffy's on one of those nights, it's often not with like good jokes and stuff.
It's not. You're not working on the jokes. You're not going to be repeating.
It's just
what
doing
you say
crazy
verbatim.
shit or just like being racist.
But if you can reel them in, and you can get them in there, every now and then you will be at a good gig where people have paid money, and for whatever reason they do not want to listen. They want to talk amongst themselves.
I don't know if
They
that
want to
happens.
shout.
Like
It absolutely does.
yeah,
What good gigs are you doing, Roman?
the best, better than yours.
Oh, really?
Exactly.
Okay. What are they?
I can't say.
Okay.
It's private.
It's private.
Comedy store.
Oh, hello.
Nah.
They do not like me.
Um,
But yeah.
do you have any gigs coming up?
I got one tonight.
Oh wow.
Doing Harry's.
Harry's, where's that?
Harpoon Harry's at it's near Scruffy's actually,
Okay.
but it's a good room.
Who runs it?
Skinner.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
He followed me on Facebook recently.
Ooh, he's hearing big things,
Exactly.
huge things,
Huge. Can you do a Trump?
I can't do a good Trump. You do a good Trump.
A lot of people say Ramsey's really funny. One of the greatest.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, can you do any voices?
Name an Asian country.
Okay, Vietnam.
Hey, what's going on, man?
It's pretty accurate, yeah.
No, like a Vietnamese American.
Anything.
Yo, dog. They're kind of like a black accent, you know.
Well, I've never met one. I don't
Hey,
know.
dog. You know what the fuck?
Can you do any celebrities?
Oh, not really. Oh, let me have a think.
What are the classic ones?
I can do a I don't know. What's the easiest? Is probably like Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
Well, I'm gay.
To catch a mouse, you gotta think like a mouse.
No,
No.
no,
No.
no. There's a good movie. He says no.
Yeah.
Seven Psychopaths. You seen it?
No.
Well, you're a film guy.
I like film.
Who's
and
your
I'm doing
favorite
a film.
director?
Probably Yorgos Lanthimos.
Ooh.
And I have not seen all of his movies.
No.
Yeah.
And what's his big one?
The Lobster.
Yes.
The Favorite is
Yep.
really good.
Okay.
Poor Things was okay.
Poor Things is the
Um,
one where Emily Stone
Emily Stone is
plays
rubbing
a
herself out
child.
as a child, yeah.
Yes.
She's like a mad scientist has put a baby's brain in an adult woman.
Yeah.
And then the baby's like learning like sex and stuff, and it's really weird.
Yes, yeah.
It's pretty
it's a
crazy.
weird commentary on
I don't know what, but something.
Something pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. I think it's Killing of the Sacred Deer is the other one.
Okay.
I
What? Okay. Here's a
seen
good
that.
question. Who is the worst person? A guy that wants to fuck an adult that acts like a 5-year-old, or a guy that wants to fuck a 5-year-old that has the brain of an adult?
Oh my god.
Who's the worst? What's the worst thing to do?
Wait, so is it actually just a 5-year-old, or have they? What? By what?
They've
process?
swapped brains.
They've swapped
Physical
brains.
A guy who really wants to fuck an adult 25-year-old.
I feel like I can't
woman.
answer this. There's no good answer.
There
what do
has
you
to
think?
be a better.
What do you think?
Huh?
What do you think?
I think. That's a great question.
That's
Probably the guy that wants to fuck the.
if you could kill the person after, if you could just end them,
Okay.
so they don't have any trauma, like the person with the mind of the child.
Yes.
But that's just like having sex. That's just murder as well. That's
Bro's
not,
like, pedophilia is better if you kill the kid afterwards. That's an interesting
no, it's
opinion.
not. That's a tricky question.
That is a tricky-
You've
that's a-
posited.
Stump them. I might ask the
I've
audience.
got
that
one.
at
Would you
Harry's.
rather?
Okay.
Would you rather shit sand
Yep.
or have all the sand on Earth turn into shit?
Ooh, interesting.
I think it's the sort of thing where, like,
yeah.
if all the sand turns into shit, the world would be fucking terrible.
Absolutely.
But you just got to take one for the team
Yeah.
and like have painful shits.
And the only people going to the beach would be Indians.
All right. I like Indian people.
I love Indian people.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of my favorite.
Some of the greatest.
Some of the greatest.
Yeah.
I think I would want to. I guess if you shit sand, you're really taking one for the team.
Yeah, you're
for
making the
whole
world a better place, but you're suffering.
Yes.
Because it would hurt.
But it's just sand.
But it's dry. There's zero moisture. It's like coarse sand. There's like little
Yes.
shells in it and stuff.
Oh,
Like
that
it's-
hurts.
Yeah.
But no more wiping.
No, there's
You just
no.
got to sand your
there-
ass.
I would shit sand. I think that would. You'd get used to it. Your arsehole would sort of toughen up.
Did you know that sand,
Mm.
the trade of sand, is the third largest black market trade in the world?
I think I have heard about that.
Yeah.
And it's the sand that is used for glass is like exclusively river sand.
Yes.
It's not from the ocean, so
Yeah, yeah.
it's running out
Yeah.
because there's only so many rivers.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ocean sand.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like a big.
I think it's river sand, but it's also like that's like the very fine grain of
Yeah.
sand. But also like a lot of sand is used in construction. They use it to like platform
Yeah.
like houses and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to you don't mine it. But
Yeah, you
it's
just grab
like,
it.
but like in poorer countries, if you got a truck and some mates with shovels,
Yeah.
you can start a black market sand.
That'd be so much
You
fun.
just go to the beach and just fucking
That'd be
dig
so much fucking fun.
with all the boys.
Selling sand.
Yeah, yeah.
I always thought it'd be fun to like go prospecting and pan for gold and stuff.
You think you would if
It'd be
gold,
such-
gold rush hits?
Yeah, I would be definitely.
Yeah.
I'd be in there. It'd be such a fun way to make money.
Yeah.
It'd be such a rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
like
now
gambling.
you're talking about wiping. No.
What are
No
you talking
toilet
about?
paper in the old days.
They
You
had
shitting
in
in
the
a-
gold rush. They had toilet paper.
Did they?
Probably. When do you think toilet paper was invented? Maybe like
I don't know, like 2002, maybe.
2002, probably. Yeah.
I think probably someone saw the towers going down.
We got to do something.
They were like,
We got.
there's a lot of anger in the world.
We gotta. I gotta help them out. Yeah.
There's a lot of anger in
Everyone's
the world.
got shitty
Yeah.
bums.
What's your thoughts on 9/11? What
think
do you
it's-
believe?
I think it's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I think that I don't know if it was an inside job, but I think it was probably known about by
Yep.
the government and
Yep.
not stopped.
Yes.
So it was either done by them or it was like they knew it was going to happen. They were like, let's just let it happen. It's going to be advantageous.
it's going to be fine. Yep, I think
We're
that
gonna be able to-
probably
Yeah.
that makes the most sense.
I don't know much about it though.
No.
but that's yeah.
Do you think there were explosives in the?
In the tower,
Yeah.
probably.
Why?
Because the way it fell, it doesn't. It like if a plane hits at the top of the tower like that,
Yeah.
the entire bottom of the tower just gives. That doesn't happen.
I don't know. I think
The
it does.
top of the tower would fall and it would maybe like hit the bottom, but it wouldn't like.
No, but I think what happens is the top of the tower collapses in on itself, and that creates a
That doesn't
weight.
look like what
that
happens
creates
though.
a weight distribution.
I think it starts like just falling the whole thing from the bottom.
Okay, well, here's
There's
my
a lot
question
of-
then. if there were explosives
Mm.
in the base, right?
Yeah.
Like, who put them there?
Yeah, that's... I mean, it would have to be the government.
It would
wouldn't
have to be the government. And if the government put it there,
Yeah.
why are the government in their pre-planning stage
Mm.
being like, all right, we got to do a terrorist attack to invade, to justify the invasion of Iraq.
Yeah.
So therefore, in our fake terrorist plot we're doing,
Yeah.
we're not going to involve Iraq at all. It was Saudi nationals by a guy
Because the
hiding in
American people,
Pakistan.
the average American person doesn't know the difference.
I know, but
They
like,
don't care.
if you're going to plan it anyway,
That's true.
you know, I understand they don't care when you use it as a justification
Yeah.
later.
I mean, either way, it worked.
But it's like, if you're coming into the planning of 9/11
Yeah, that's true.
to say we're going to we're going to invade Iraq,
Maybe
from
they
this,
just forgot. They got it mixed up
why
themselves.
not implicate one Iraqi guy,
Yeah.
right? And then after that, you're like, all right, we're going to have planes flying to buildings, and you're like, good. And then someone's being like, what if the buildings stay up?
Yeah.
Will that be enough? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Will the fucking all of like the fucking
No, they had to go to
will
like...
all of the flag waving Americans be like, George Bush is like, we gotta check out Iraq.
I think it would be a lot less big of a deal if they didn't fall down.
You think so?
Yeah, if they just like hit them, bounced off, and everybody went on with it.
Well, they wouldn't
But
bounce
the fact
off.
that they're not there
The
anymore.
plane would absolutely.
The fact that you like look at footage from back then and the Twin Towers like a big part of the
It's a big
skyline.
part of the skyline,
People are
true.
reminded of it that it's
Yeah.
not there anymore. So I think
I
getting
guess
rid
so.
of them is a big thing. And they have the big monument there now,
They do.
which looks pretty cool. I want
Yeah.
to jump in it.
I think it would be funny to put a mosque there. Because
Yeah,
that was floating around as a rumor. Online
that was
for
the
a
Sacha
while.
Baron Cohen joke.
They were like, they're going to open a mosque at the. And it was like, God damn, they ain't. They
that
ain't gonna do
mosque
that.
would be shut up
Oh, yeah.
by some terrible
But
people.
also a very funny spot to worship.
yeah.
Be like, well, we got to go there. You know? It's the only mosque around. I'm sorry, honey, but it's next to the gift shop.
Yeah.
There's a gift shop there.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you buy like souvenirs of the planes and stuff?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Probably. I think like little like never forget. Probably like a snow globe.
When were you born?
2000.
So you don't remember it?
I don't remember.
Okay.
No, you don't.
I wasn't born.
You weren't born.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, 2004.
No. I just kind of heard about it through
Mm.
like South Park and stuff.
It'd be pretty crazy watching it live.
Oh yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think I missed out.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think
Really
that
feel
would.
like I
It's a
missed out.
nice like cultural thing that like millennials like
Yeah.
all saw it.
Yeah.
It's like all watching the same TV show and then talking about it. Like, have you seen the episode of this?
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Did you see 9/11?
We don't have that anymore because we don't really all watch the same.
Exactly.
Everyone's
Have you
watching
seen the
their
new
own thing.
Squid Game?
No.
No.
I've
yeah.
no desire.
I.
Did
yeah.
you have a look at it at all?
No, I might. I thought the first one was okay,
I thought the first one was fine.
and the ending sucked.
it ended on a cliffhanger. I'm like, nah.
That sucked.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. It's also like it didn't need a cliffhanger for the whatever communist, capitalist allegory they were
Mm.
doing. You don't be like,
But he wants to go back.
he's got different hair and revenge.
Yeah.
It should be like, guess what? The rich people get away with it. Sucks. You know?
Yeah, exactly. That would have been more.
That's the real
That
message.
would've been
Should be
better.
like, guess what? The rich people get away with it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
You know what I thought was a really bad ending
Yeah?
to a movie was the ending of Get Out.
Ah, yes.
The original ending that they wrote. Have you seen Get Out?
No.
So he goes to this white, like his.
I know the gist.
Yeah,
yeah
but
yeah.
at the end he's escaping.
Yep.
And he calls the cops.
Okay.
And in the original script, the cops shoot him and kill him.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
And that would have been like so crazy, like such
Yeah.
a. But the cops just end up helping him and stuff.
Ah.
Would have been so much better if it was like the world fucking sucks. Nothing changed.
Yeah, of course.
ACAB's like
Because that's what would happen.
that would yeah.
Absolutely.
If there's because it's like implied that he'd done something wrong because it sort of looks like that. And a cop
Yeah.
absolutely would have shot him.
Absolutely.
That
all right.
definitely would have happened in
This
America.
guy's running from this white. Okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
bang. Interesting.
And they pussied out on it.
Yeah. Well, I guess it was the studio being like, hey,
Yeah.
let's not be too depressing here.
What movies have you seen recently?
I recently watched. Fuck, what did I watch? Watched a bit of Love Actually over Christmas.
Okay, I've never
You
seen it.
never seen Love
No.
Actually?
It's a bad name.
It is a bad name.
Love Actually.
Well, it's about love,
Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's really good. I watched Chinatown not too long ago.
Yeah.
Made
Is
by
it like a mob movie?
No, it's
Jack Nicholson?
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
directed by a really good guy,
Who was it?
Roman Polanski.
Oh, my
Yes.
namesake.
Roman.
The only famous Roman is.
It is pretty funny. That's
the
the only
worst
famous
guy.
Roman. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've introduced you on stage a couple times, Roman Polanski, just to see if anyone cares or
Yeah.
notices, and they never do. But I always like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's like I watched another Roman Polanski film.
You're really a big Roman Polanski head.
He's a great director. He just makes
Even better
wonderful,
guy.
wonderful. It's like simply directed.
Mm.
He's not overly stylistic.
Yeah.
Just tells a story exactly how it needs to be.
Yeah.
Great director, terrible person,
Yeah.
great drugger. Like as far as doing that,
Mm.
like you know, he's a good raper.
What do you
Because
mean?
he's gotten away with it essentially.
Has he gotten away
he's
with
got
it?
no
That's the
jail
main
time.
thing people know him for, though.
Yeah, but he
He's
just
like that guy now.
But people still work with him.
Is he still doing movies and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought he was like fully in a cell.
No. He
Oh.
just lives in France.
Okay. He can do anything in France.
He does anything.
Wow.
He's a pedophilia. Okay, you know, it's you fuck maybe child, maybe you fuck adult. We don't care. We smoke our cigarettes. All good. No, because I watched it was called The Ghostwriter.
Mm.
From like 2010
Yeah.
or so, starring Ewan McGregor.
Mm.
So Ewan McGregor. It's weird watching it. You're like all these, like you had to show up on set
To this guy.
for like 3 months. You know what I mean? Like all this crew walking around him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just respecting him and
exactly.
getting him coffee.
Yeah, someone had to get him a coffee.
Yeah.
A bunch of extras got hired,
Yeah.
and he was kind of behind a chair somewhere.
Yeah.
And one of them, and beforehand, probably like the third assistant director showed up and was like, "Don't fucking mention, okay? You want to fucking work? You don't fucking bring it up, okay? I'm telling you once. That's it."
What's
Have
his
fun.
most recent movie? What's he?
Oh, he got like a Oscar nom, like in.
The phone's in black and white.
Yes. The black and white phone reduces
I've
the
heard this.
addictiveness
Yeah, I've
of
heard
it,
this.
and you reduce the white point. Because
Oh.
all these colors, man, they're trying to draw you in.
I don't think that's what draws me in though.
What draws you in?
Just like
I
if
get a
I'm-
lot border. Also, I don't have I do have Instagram now because I was editing.
It's hard to
stuff.
tell your apps apart.
It is, but do you need?
No, you don't need to do it. That
You don't need to be on
quickly,
the
I guess.
phone. You only need your apps to tell apart if you're fucking on the phone
The phone does fucking suck.
constantly. The phone sucks.
I've really been scrolling.
It's bad.
I'm a
Black
big
and white phone, and you can't go on. You don't go on it. The problem is they get you first thing when they wake up.
yeah.
That's when they
Oh
want ya.
yeah, I'll do that.
That's when they
I
want you.
do that bad.
Because if you wake up and you go like that,
Mm.
that's going to be your first what is the dopamine thing it gives you,
Yeah.
right? That you get addicted to. That's going to be your first one of the day.
Mm.
You're going to be on it the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But if you can just relax,
It's pretty fucking bad.
you got to use it as a thing.
So Roman Polanski.
Roman Polanski. Do many people make that connection with your name?
Not many people know him. I think younger people
Really?
don't. A
He's
few do.
91 years old.
Wow.
Jesus. Oh my good. Have you seen the Polanski petition?
No.
It's basically it was from I think 1999,
Yeah.
maybe a bit afterwards, whatever. It was basically all of these Hollywood people signed a petition, basically
Oh, yeah.
to the U.S. government to be like, hey,
I think I heard that. There's a lot of famous people who.
you should relax. Tarantino, David
Ooh.
Lynch, Natalie Portman.
Why
I
do they
think
care?
retracted it, huh?
Why do they care?
They all,
Do they like him? Or they want to hang out with him? What do
they want to hang out with him
Mm.
because they're also like, hey. What are you going to send someone to prison for something we've all done? Like, come on,
Yeah.
that's what all these big Hollywood
They're
directors.
scared it's gonna get them.
They're being like, it was the 70s.
yeah.
It's all fine.
Mm.
Okay, that's what they all think. But no, it was basically being like, hey, I think that he's served his.
That's nuts.
I think that he's had enough punishment, although he's done no jail time,
Yeah.
and you should let him back into the countries. And they said no. He released The Palace in 2023.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man, he's making films. And
Fucking
I
hell.
think The Pianist in 2002 got a
Yeah, that was.
Oscar nom,
Yeah,
at
oh,
least,
wow.
I think. So people, they like him.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
He's just doing shit.
Yeah. But The Pianist was about the Holocaust.
Yeah.
So I think you got to use that to get people to.
What a crazy event.
Yeah, man. What do you think?
What do I
6 million, more or less? Not enough? Not too many?
Probably more than 6 million.
You think more than 6 million Jews?
Probably, yeah. It's not around 6 million.
No, it's on the dot.
6 million and 21 maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. I want to know the real
That's the
number.
numbers we should be arguing
yeah,
about.
just
Some
like-
guys have been like, I thought it was 6,010,000.
Just arguing about that. yeah.
Being like, nah, man, it was 5,99999. They never got the 6. They rounded up.
They might have rounded it up by like 1 or 2.
They could have rounded
Just
it
for
up.
the-
Yeah,
Just for the number.
yeah.
But like, how do they know? How can they tell that?
Well, because it was documented, wasn't it?
I guess. Yeah.
Like, it was like, because the Nazis would literally go from place to place and being like, we've got, 8 Jewish families
They would have
living
had
in this
paperwork
town.
and shit. Yeah.
We want all of these people accounted for, and then they would round them all up, and then they'd later be like, well, this family hasn't been accounted for. They'd ask
Yeah.
people, what's been going on? Are the Franks around?
That's so many, man. 6 million.
Yeah, too many.
Too many. Should have been 0.
Should have been 0,
I'll say it.
right? You can tell 'em. Well, I guess that's also an extremist.
That it should have been 0.
Yeah. The correct centrist opinion is 3 million.
Let's just cut it down a little.
Right? Exactly.
Let's not go
You know what I
crazy.
mean? It's like, yeah, the centrist opinion in Germany would have been 3.
Yeah.
Would have been.
And you would have been really progressive.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably what I guess they scrapped democracy, but that's what like the other side would have had to meet him in the middle on.
Yeah.
Right? It's
Yeah.
like if we say 0, we don't have the base for that.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna alienate anyone to the right, so we got to come in the middle and say, "Hey,
We
look,
did a little bit. We couldn't help ourselves.
I think we should kill just about 3 billion Jews."
Billion.
That's apparently the Russians were thinking about it. Well, Stalin was.
Thinking about it.
Yeah, thinking about doing a second part
Running
of
it
the
back.
Holocaust.
Yeah, of course they were.
Because when Israel got created, not to bring up Israel, but when Israel got created, a lot of people, they don't think it. They think about Israel being created as a bad thing, which some people might say it was. And they think about the bad thing that the IDF was doing. But the context of the creation of Israel is that it happened during the Cold War,
Yeah.
which is like there's a new country. Which
Yeah.
way are they going to go? Communist, capitalist? They decided to side with the Americans and the capitalists and the West. And Stalin was pretty pissed because a lot of the original, the OGs of the communist...
The OG crew.
The OG crew of the communist revolution was a lot of Jewish representation.
Yeah.
So he kind of felt betrayed. He was also very old and his mind was kind of going.
Yeah.
And a lot of his journaling was just like, we got to do something about all these Jews now. So it's a good thing that he died when he did.
Yeah.
Or else there'd be even less Jews in Russia.
Is this a political podcast?
We can talk about who did you vote for?
I voted for the Greens.
Really?
Yes, I did vote for the Greens.
Voting for the losers.
Voting for the cucks.
Why would you
the
vote
losers.
for someone who could never win?
I don't know. I don't know anything about anything.
Okay.
It's just,
Yeah.
anyone that's named after a color is good in my book.
Really?
If there was maybe a purple or a green or a...
The Reds.
That's cool. Yeah.
The Ruskies.
If they had a
The
red.
The Red Ruskies.
Yeah, that'd be not
I
bad.
don't think you can run on red.
No, it's a scary color.
It's too communist.
That's the Labour color, though.
It is,
Which
but they're
is-
not called like the Reds.
No.
It is, yeah.
And in America, that's the conservative color.
It is. Which, by the way, America's the only place that has the opposite.
Yeah, that's so weird.
And it was a completely arbitrary decision. Like someone just decided. I think it wasn't until about 2000 or so that the party assigned those colors.
Yeah.
It has the vibe that it was like always like that.
Yeah.
But just during some.
They had the fucking animals, the donkey and the elephant, which is
man.
so weird.
It's super cool.
It's so weird.
The
What is a
donkey's an
donkey?
odd one.
What is it like? Maybe like the workforce, because
Who's the donkeys? The donkeys
The
are
Democrats.
Dems. Yeah.
maybe they represent the workers or
Yeah.
something. Because that's. But what is the fuck is an elephant?
Well,
What does
I
that
think
mean?
because a donkey can breed with a horse.
What does that imply about the Democrats?
Well, like they're malleable.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
but the Republicans.
The Republicans, elephants can only breed with elephants.
Well,
And there's two types of elephants, African and Indian. I don't think the Republicans really represent
no.
either of those.
No, exactly.
No, so that's an interesting
That
one.
doesn't make any sense.
No.
We should have animals for our parties.
That would be pretty good. What
Yeah.
would the Greens be? Like a...
Fucking cockroach. Fucking.
What's
no,
a bilby?
maybe a bilby. That's
Maybe a bilby.
yeah.
Labor's definitely like a... What a Labor... I don't know.
I've forgotten every animal. I can't. I've blanked on animals.
Would it have to be an Australian animal?
Yeah.
Because I feel like a kangaroo is...
No, you can't use a kangaroo.
Kangaroo's not political. Emus
Labour-
aren't political.
Maybe Labor's like a possum or something.
Yes.
Maybe Liberal would have to be something like more uptight and annoying, like
Yeah.
some sort of
Like a platypus with a monocle.
yeah.
Right? You know,
yeah.
ooh, yeah. Because also the Liberals is a coalition government.
Yeah, and that's a combination with
And
the.
that's the platypus.
Oh my God.
Right? So I think that works.
You got to send an email to the government
I'm
with
saying,
the MS Paint drawings. Of, here's what I thought up.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. I am not a crackpot.
They should do like a political logo designing competition, like they did with the Olympics and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be good.
It'd be so fun.
That'd be good.
We got to change our flag. We got to do another one of those votes.
Yes. What do you think the flag should be?
I want an animal on it.
Definitely.
Like
Kangaroo?
no, not a
Kind of,
kangaroo. You
they've
can't
been-
do the
they've been
kangaroo.
done.
It's too stereotypical.
Yes.
I think an echidna's fun.
Echidna would be good.
Just green background with like a drawing of an echidna.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Maybe like one of the like the old school carnivorous kangaroos
Oh,
from like before humans.
like a Megatherium.
Yeah,
and
a Megatherian fauna.
those are cool.
Just like
Just like a really well drawn image of that. Just as like a CGI depiction.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it's our only flag that like moves.
We gotta have a GIF as a
It's
flag.
a GIF. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I do like when countries have just the shape of the country. Like Cyprus is just like a picture of Cyprus.
Yeah,
I think that's fun.
that's us.
Just put Australia on
us.
there. Just like a picture of it from space.
Yeah,
With all the place names on it.
Tasmania not included.
No, cut it out. Didn't have space for it.
Yeah, but New Zealand is there.
Yeah.
It's being like, sorry, we cropped it bad.
We only had horizontal space.
Yeah, but the vote's over, so we can't really change anything up. You ever been to Tasmania?
No.
Neither.
I don't care about Tasmania. I really don't give a
Really?
fuck.
Okay.
I don't want to go there.
I think it'd be
I don't want to
nice.
go to New Zealand either. Fuck New Zealand.
Really?
It's just like Australia, but a bit colder.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't care. I've never been overseas. And
I want to go to Port Arthur.
That's where they did the shooting.
That's where the big shooting happened.
I want to go there. That'd be solemn.
That'd be fun.
I'm sure it's just a really boring town.
I think it's still a port.
like
Because the place you shot up was like a cafe.
no,
So I wonder if they still
their cafe's not
still
there anymore.
serving, you know?
They got like themed like
themed. Yeah, man.
Oh no.
Yeah, man. Get the multiple homicide cappuccino.
I think that guy's alive.
He is.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a loser.
Yeah, he's like
Dang.
fat now.
He's fat.
Which is really funny.
He used to be pretty cute.
He used to look like Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had that whimsical sort of look about him.
Exactly.
Like a wistful
Yeah. He also had a bit of charm to him.
he looked like he made like shoegaze music in the 90s. Like
Yeah,
he,
man.
He really had a
He really when did that happen? 1990.
1990 something.
Four?
I don't know.
So maybe just before grunge.
Hmm.
Maybe if grunge was happening,
He would have
could have got onto that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He would have been listening to In Utero. Fuck, he would have had to do all that stuff. Have you seen Nitram?
No.
It's a movie about.
Oh, about Port Arthur.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have
about
looked
the
that up.
guy.
Yeah. Why is it called that?
It's Martin backwards, and his name's Martin Bryant.
Oh, why they call it that?
I don't know,
That's
man.
stupid.
I watched it and I didn't like the movie
Hmm.
because I think the guy playing him, who is a very good actor. He's actually an American actor.
Did he do a good Aussie
He
accent?
did a good Aussie
Okay,
accent.
that's
he
impressive.
He got the accent.
Hmm.
I don't think it was his fault. It was kind of the scripts because the script was he was very clearly a crazy person.
Yeah.
Like he was clearly a deranged person.
Yeah.
And he had no charm.
Okay.
But before the movie, they show a clip like an interview clip,
Yeah.
like the police interview with the actual Martin Bryant,
Hmm.
who's got this kind of like silly, careless charm to him,
Okay.
and that wasn't included in his
Yeah.
portrayal.
Yeah.
And it was like I find it more interesting when the mass shooter can have a laugh
Yeah.
because I want them humanized.
Yeah, I get that.
Because I don't believe that there's people walking around
That are just like
who are that crazy.
the Joker.
Yeah, exactly. I don't. Yeah,
I mean, the Joker has a laugh.
the Joker's.
That's why he's the best.
he was a comedian.
How cool is the Joker?
He really.
He's
nailed it.
He's awesome. He's
He's
really
so
been
good.
ruined by like losers.
Absolutely.
But when I was like 14 and I watched the Joker, like,
Yeah.
the Dark
Knight.
Knight, I was like, this is the coolest movie.
Dark Knight's
Why
the coolest
is
guy.
he not in every movie? Why would I ever watch another movie that doesn't
Yeah.
have this exact character in it? He's
movie
dope.
would be worse off by just putting him in there.
So
you know?
serious.
Yeah, man. What's the best movie to put the Joker in?
Probably like a kids movie where he's, I don't know,
Just there.
the Muppets movie.
It would have fit in The Cat in the Hat. Like a weird scene
Yeah.
where like they cut to like a
Yeah.
Dark Knight thing.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Did you like The Joker, the movie with Joaquin Joker?
I didn't mind it. I didn't love it. I think people liked it too much.
Yeah.
I kind of watched it. I'm like, that was one of those movies where you watch.
It was an open mic movie.
Yeah, man.
Like one of the only that I
One
can
of
think
the
of that
only
like really
Proper representation of open micers.
of a real open micer.
Yeah, no.
There's not many open mic media. I don't know if we talked about this, but like
No, definitely not.
there's no representation of that
There
realm.
not I've seen a couple of like shorts,
Mm.
like some guys in New York who
Yeah.
made a little short film trying to get funding for a series or whatever. They can't capture it.
Yeah.
They never capture it.
It's good. You got to have an open micer make it because
You really need an open micer involved. You need
Yeah.
multiple open micers involved, and you need it to be like disgusting.
yeah.
You know, you need multiple scenes where people get uncomfortable.
Yeah, just
and you need characters that don't really
just
make
don't
sense.
cut during like a 10-minute set.
Exactly.
That just sucks.
You need a proper
Yeah.
set that is bad, and the actual.
If they do
feeling
like a
of it.
documentary, like where they get real open micers to like be very immoral, but
It'd be terrible. It'd be the worst thing ever.
if you just actually like get found footage and like
Oh, the worst thing you can do to someone who's like a year into comedy is be like, "Hey, can I follow you around with a camera?"
would fucking suck.
What a terrible thing to do to someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, open mics.
Yeah, man. Do you watch much comedy like media?
Oh.
Not stand up, but like
Oh.
documentaries. Are you big into the
No,
documentaries?
not documentaries, no. No, I just watch like comedy itself.
You just like yeah.
Yeah, I've never really seen a comedy documentary.
Oh really?
No, like about a comedian.
Yeah.
no.
Well,
No.
like yeah, there's a couple. Comedian's good. Jerry Seinfeld.
I've seen comedians get in cars getting
Comedians in cars getting
getting
coffee. Yeah,
raped.
man. I like how hard Jerry's defending Michael Richards.
It's pretty funny.
Like
yeah,
how much he cares.
it's pretty funny.
It's like you made a mistake years ago. I heard from somewhere on a podcast that like that wasn't the first or the only time Michael Richards did that.
Oh my god.
That it was like
Damn.
it was a thing known among other comics.
Oh fuck.
Where like someone would come into the green
Kramer's
room
on.
and she'd be like, Kramer's doing the thing, like Michael Richards doing
Fucking
just a
hell.
heads up for the guy that's on next.
He's got no
You know,
defense.
like imagine like you're following that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? He's doing a 10 and you're like, all right, I meant to close with a 20
Fucking
afterwards.
hell. He just did that every time, and that was the first time that was
I
recorded.
don't know if it was every time, but it was like a thing where it'd be like Michael's getting heckled by some
He
black
didn't
guys.
crush with it though. So why would you do it? It
I
didn't.
think
He didn't do
I think
well.
he's a legitimately crazy person.
Of course, he's Kramer.
Oh, he's so good. The apology. So you've seen the apology.
Yeah, and
on
everyone's
Letterman.
laughing at him, and Jerry's like, "Come
Everyone's-
on, hear him out."
What
hear
gets
him out."
overshadowed by the fact that everyone's laughing at him
It's so.
is that while he's apologizing, he's worried that he's about to start a race war, and he thinks that he's going to be the catalyst
Oh
for
my
all
God.
these tensions in America. You know what I mean? He's like, he's really.
You're not that
worried about
important,
that.
Kramer.
Yeah, I know. He really thinks he's important.
Wow.
Shut up! It's not funny.
It's not funny. Come on.
Oh man, that was beautiful.
Do you like Seinfeld?
the guy, the show?
Both.
I love the show.
Mm.
One of my first introduction to stand up.
Yeah,
I think
probably
I've seen
same.
like my parents had all of every season on VHS,
Mm.
and we would just watch it. From
Yeah.
time to time. Like I've probably seen
That was
it-
probably the first time I saw stand up.
yeah, that's the first time I saw stand up. So it's probably something I saw I've seen every episode.
Yeah, I'd watch it
from,
a lot.
like, you know, somewhere like 5 times or whatever.
Yeah.
Probably quite a love the show. Seinfeld, I think What I think is really going on with Seinfeld is I was too... The period when I saw him was like when from what I've heard, and I can kind of see it, everyone's doing an imitation of Seinfeld.
Oh yeah.
Right, like almost every
Yeah.
comedian ever, expect like any American influence is really doing Seinfeld.
Yeah, definitely.
And I can see that, and I think that's kind of what makes his stand-up not as enjoyable.
Yeah, true.
So it just seems a bit. Obviously, it's all like clean. It seems a bit safe. He's got some bits I like, but I'm not going to sit down and watch an hour.
Yeah.
I'm not enthralled by it.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, it's like watching it's like watching the first movie ever.
Yeah, it sucks.
Where you're like, I'm
Yeah.
sure people love, they thought the train was coming at them.
Yeah.
But this observation on
The most
airplane
recent
food-
piece of any media should be the best.
Yes.
Like the newest movie should be the best movie.
Yes. And it
We
always
should not be
is.
watching movies from back then.
I think the moment, every movie, you should not watch a movie that's more than a year old.
No, yeah.
Right?
You should watch the movie.
And the more money it costs to make, the better the movie is.
yeah. Oh, just
we
the
can all agree on
biggest
that.
fucking budget. Every actor is in it.
Every single actor.
And it's made by every director.
giving their worst performance.
Yeah.
Giving their highest paid their highest
And
paid
every
role.
movie is a sequel to the next. So it's the same universe and they're doing like...
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
You just talked about like, have you seen the new movie?
Have you seen the new movie?
Yeah,
And
I
everyone
saw
says,
it.
yeah, man.
What'd you think of it? The movie was
It was
good.
like, I love the third act when there was a laser
Yeah.
going into the sky and it mattered apparently.
This is a strong concept.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be pretty good if they were like. I think we'll get to the point where like just the gulf between high budget movies and like, if you want to call them art, I don't know, whatever you know what I mean, like low budget
Yeah.
people making things they care about,
Yeah.
which is going to get so wide where like.
We're going to be having like holograms in movies and like
Yeah, absolutely.
everything's 4D.
And like the only movie, like there'll be weird people like you that are into like like you and Josh who are into like, films or whatever.
Yeah.
Who's like, hey, do you hear this thing of there's this movie about like it's about like a cat and it's a metaphor for dementia or whatever.
That's not
right?
good.
And that's
watch
it sounds good. It'd be great. And there'll be a niche group of people who know about that, and that's only made by extremely passionate.
You got to edit that out.
We're going to this whole episode's not getting aired now. Extremely passionate film. We like have to self-fund and do crazy shit to get a movie made.
Yeah.
And then there'll be like maybe 3 cinematic universes.
Yeah.
And everyone knows about that. And like the new movie, it's part of one of the 3 things. It's a
Yeah.
continuation of 3
That's
stories.
where we're headed.
It's going to be good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who else are you going to get on the podcast?
I want to get Josh.
You got to get Josh.
I'll probably get Keanu on.
Oh, yeah. How has he
some
not been on?
point. Hey?
How has Keanu not been on?
He's
That's
well,
crazy.
look, he's living, and no, he's doing good. Funny, prolific joke writer.
I think he's really bad.
One of the guys
I think he's a hack.
I know, like I don't. He writes a lot of jokes.
It's
Yeah,
the output is impressive.
yeah. I understand why you wouldn't like him because he does like setups, punchlines.
Exactly. He plays by the books.
You know what I mean? Exactly. He is a by the book comedian.
Exactly.
Until you get to Israel,
Oh yeah.
and then he's like.
Oh yeah.
By the way, the Keanu episode, I hope you're ready for some anti-Semitism because what that guy says is insane. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
And who else? I don't know. We'll get some other people. We'll get Glenn on.
Oh my god.
He's an
You
intense
actually
guy.
should.
I thought about this. For you, anyone listening, Glenn's just a crazy guy.
No, he's a good comedian.
He's insane. Just a crazy open micer. I've wanted to, but then it's also like he'd have to come to my house.
Yeah. That sounds fun.
He would have to know where I live,
Yeah.
and that is scary.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
Yeah,
I
man.
don't think he'd do anything. I reckon. I think you guys would have great chemistry.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm excited for?
Yeah.
So the last episode, Alan's episode,
Mm.
gangbusters. We're talking
I listened to it. It was
250 views.
Oh,
So I'm ready
okay.
for this to go back to about the 19 that we
Yeah,
were getting,
okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Um,
Do you have like people, OG crew fans, commenting and stuff?
no
on it?
comments.
Oh, okay.
He just posted on his Instagram,
Saw that,
so
yeah.
hopefully a couple of fellas
Mm.
get into it.
Yeah.
You know you're related to a famous YouTuber.
Yeah. Well,
What's that like, living in the shadow?
It's pretty strange.
Yeah.
It's pretty strange. Yeah.
Is he? I don't watch his stuff. Is he like? Does he get recognized or is he not in the video?
No, he gets recognized.
He gets recognized a lot, often?
A lot of the time I'm out with him, he'll get recognized.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so fucking weird.
What are his people that recognize him like?
They're like autistic men who make things in their garage.
Oh really?
So then, like, not
Are they rude?
No, they just like strange and sort of follow him and talk to him a lot.
Okay.
He has a lot of experience where they just sort of hang around him too long. And
Okay.
like, yeah, that sort
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah. Because I would oftentimes when I'm not as much recently, but back when Yeah Mad was
Yeah.
at its peak,
Yeah, man.
Alan and Akilla would get recognized.
Yeah,
a
I was
lot.
with a killer once he was
And
recognized.
those
yeah.
guys were always really rude. They just didn't. They really didn't see them as people.
Mm.
Because it's not like you respect. It's not like they respect these people as artists.
Yeah.
They're like, these are the funny guys I know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, tell us a joke.
Exactly.
And then they'd be like, oh, I guess, and like Alan and Akilla would be very nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they like interrupt the conversation. They're like, oh, we get a photo, and then like Akilla would like make actual jokes, like try to riff with them.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't know how because it'd just be like it'd be a middle-aged guy
Oh, yeah.
with his wife who's being like, this is the guys. And they'd be like, what? And they'd be like, all right.
Have you been recognized?
Well,
Yeah.
once,
Once.
but not like from. I told the story on Alan's.
Was
one.
it the person of
It was the
Flodge?
person of Flodge. It was
Yeah.
uncomfortable,
I got
and
recognized.
that was my fault.
I
as
got
well.
recognized twice.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I recognized at work once. I was working on my. It was
From doing stand-up?
from doing stand up.
That's so cool.
yeah, but like the guy worked a different drummer,
Okay.
so he was like, "You do stand up," and I'm like, "Oh, what?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Oh, I work there." I'm like, "Okay, that's yep." And I'm just like standing behind a
The different
counter.
comer.
Different comma. What if you? I wish you could come different colors.
Oh my god.
That'd be pretty good.
Depending on like your
Depending on
mood.
your mood and like,
That'd be so much fun.
yeah, man. If you could like, will it?
I'd be coming so much. Just
I'd have jars
Oh.
around.
People would be making art with it.
Absolutely.
You'd be painting.
Well, you know that
And it's not a good color. Calm.
not at all.
It's a pretty gross color.
Apparently, it worked as a paint thickener.
Oh my god.
Apparently,
That's kind of your walls are kind of cum colored.
yeah. It's like yellowy.
You've
Do
been
you
coming
remember
on
the
your
first
walls?
time you came?
Like it was yesterday because it was.
Ooh.
No, I do remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to tell us?
Oh, I touched my penis. And I don't know.
Did you were you going to do that? Or
No, I
did you-
was. I knew what I was up to.
Ah,
I'll tell you what.
okay.
The second time though,
Yeah.
there was no semen. There was no cum.
Oh,
And I was like,
wow.
"Fuck, I'm out." I thought I had ran out from the
busted your
first
one
time.
load.
I thought I only had so much. I was like, "Fuck."
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I was like, it was like intense. Because I'd tried before.
Didn't succeed.
Because I would watch porn and I'd be like, this isn't doing anything. Like, I would try for like, maybe 30 seconds. And I'd be like, I don't understand this. I'm not going to do it. I feel weird. And then one time I was in my bed watching porn and I touched it and it was insanely sensitive.
Oh.
And it was like, oh no, I think this is it. And then like when I busted, the first like section to come out was kind of like this wall. It was like off yellow
Oh.
because it was stale.
Oh my
Because
god.
it'd been in there. And then it slowly, and then like it cut off, and then it changed to pure white.
Oh. It's like
Yeah.
turning on a tap and it's like kind of brown at
Yeah,
first.
the brown,
and
it has to
oh
like
my
clear out
God.
the rest.
That's crazy. I would have
Yeah,
been so
no.
scared.
Oh yeah, no.
It is pretty scary.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
'Cause you're like, oh,
It's
and
like
you don't
a-
realize it's kind of like it's going to overtake your life for the next couple of years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I was like 12 or I was like probably like 13,
Yeah.
and I had no idea that it's like, oh, this is all I'm going to do.
This is awesome.
This is so good.
Mm.
I'm just doing this from now on.
This is my new thing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm kind of into this
Yeah, I'm
now.
a bit of a cum guy myself, you know.
Oh.
More of a cum, you know. But yeah, man, cumming, man, it was interesting. So jars of cum.
People do it.
People do. People put a lot of weird stuff in jars.
They put like a My Little Pony figurine in it.
Yeah, man.
And come in it. What's
Yeah.
what's the pleasure in that?
My Little Pony.
Like, well, no, like coming in a jar with something in it. It's so strange.
It's a.
Do they like drowning something in their own secretion?
I think it's a bit of a drought. I think it's like it's an achievement thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
It's like every time you come,
you're making a difference in the world.
you get to fill the jar. You get a little bit closer to your goal of a full jar, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of hacks coming into being. You give
Product-
yourself that
productive.
weird. You give yourself a production like endorphin.
You get like
release.
a second dopamine hit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
saw
apparently,
this movie, Moana 2.
Moana 2, good, bad?
Fucking sucked.
Really?
It's terrible.
Was Moana 1 good?
It was alright. It was
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Anyway, coming.
Oh, man. All right, now we're just watching episodes
Little
of
Britain.
Little Britain.
Do you like this show?
I've never seen Little Britain.
I think I saw it a little bit as a kid.
Yeah. I remember for
I've
some
seen
reason...
this sketch actually. It's about a gay guy
Oh, okay.
trying to find magazines or something.
Gay
I
magazines.
think so.
And the old lady's being like, this is a...
I think she's like, I don't know.
I've heard apparently old ladies in America, like CVS, a lot of them really try hard to not give women access to the pill and stuff.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
What do they do to stop them?
I think they like, they're
Hide
like,
it.
we're out.
Oh, shit.
Like, we're out. Oh, it's going to be in more days or whatever. Oh, I don't think this prescription
Those
is
people should be killed.
written. They should be.
It'd be such a rancid fucking
It's
person
such a,
to do
they're
that.
just a weird, it's a weird thing that exists.
You're losing money as well. Like, this is your store. And
Yeah, I know.
you're willing to lose a
They're
customer
just being like, nah,
for your stupid
I'm
fucking...
going to make sure I can't.
That's
No one
crazy.
can get an abortion or a morning after pill or whatever it is. But yeah, Little Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, what are we doing here? Let's get one last huge
Was
riff.
that 2 hours?
Well,
Oh, my God.
we'll see what happens when we stop. I don't think we started right on 5.
No.
But,
Tell you what, I feel like I've been here for 5 minutes.
yeah, I know. It's breezed by,
Yeah.
It's amazing how easy it is to make conversation when you're recording it for later,
Yeah.
for an audience.
It's such a weird thing to do.
But then the moment we stop recording, we're going to back.
I'm not saying a word to
We're
you.
going to be kind
I'm
of
not saying a
awkward and be
fucking
like,
single
all right.
word to you.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. I feel like, do you feel like you exist to perform?
Oh.
Do you really, do you get that rush of performing where you're like,
Yeah, a
I
little
really
bit.
need this?
And it's embarrassing sometimes when like you're just like hanging out with people
Yeah.
and you'll make a joke or something and they're like, oh, that's when you're doing a little stand up
you're doing
thing.
it.
You're doing,
Oh,
I'm like,
the
fuck, I'm
worst.
just yeah.
Well, you make a sketch out of that.
Yeah,
you know?
put that on your little it's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah,
like
it's
I don't want to be
disgusting.
seen as like I'm putting on a
Yeah,
but I
no.
am, you know?
Yeah, but also I feel like I do it to like entertain myself. Like
yeah.
I was doing that at Christmas.
Which is like schizophrenic,
Yeah.
but
Did you have a family Christmas?
I did have a family Christmas.
You come from a broken home, don't you?
Parents are divorced, yeah.
Nice.
But my family's still huge. 'cause
Oh,
I have
really?
a lot of siblings.
Russians, you know?
Yeah, a lot of siblings. 3 of them have life partners,
Oh, wow.
nephew and a niece.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice. How old?
One of them is 5, the other one's
Yeah.
3.
Do they trust you to be around them?
Oh yeah,
Nice. That's always good.
it's good.
It is good.
That's what you want.
Yeah. Well, most molestations happen within someone that.
It's not a good
Close to the
reputation that
family.
uncles have.
No.
No,
Because they are the ones doing it.
of course.
Because, like, kind of the myth of a random guy at the park is actually inaccurate.
No,
Like, it's not. It's more likely it's going to be someone
it's
that's a
always
family
your
friend,
uncle.
which is bad. But you had a good Christmas. Doing any bits over Christmas to the family?
Doing any bits?
Do you find Christmas dinner painful?
No, I love Christmas.
You love a
I'm a complete Christmas.
You're
head.
a Christmas head,
Yeah.
but you haven't seen Love Actually.
No.
Terrible.
I hate Grinches. I hate people who don't like Christmas.
Yeah, no.
Grow the fuck up.
No, I like Christmas.
It's fun.
Exactly.
It's good.
Call out the Muslims right now. Get into them.
They've got their own thing going on, but like
whatever.
you know, people. You know,
Yeah,
how good
man.
are presents? I love getting
Exactly.
presents.
I think it'd be funny to complaining about how you can't say Merry Christmas anymore, but like only doing it to Jews.
Yeah.
Like going up to Jews and being like, Merry Christmas. Say it back. And they complain, man, people don't like when I say Merry Christmas. It's like, no, that's clearly someone with a Star of David necklace on. No. Oh, that's good. Do you like... Yeah, so what's your role at our Christmas?
At a Christmas.
Yeah. Where do you sit?
It's kind of awkward because
Are you still kids table? Is there a feeling of a kids table happening?
I think in the last like 3 years, I've probably. Well, I'm the youngest.
Okay. Yep.
So yeah, I think there is no kids table now.
Okay.
There's no one besides my nephew and niece, but they're sort of just sitting around. So it's
Yeah.
like everybody's
Everyone's part of the
in the
adult
same ginormous
table. Yeah.
table
Nice.
eating prawns.
You're a seafood.
Love
Christmas.
prawns.
Yeah.
I love the big well of prawns because it's the
What's
only
your spread for Chrissy?
lot of prawns. My aunt always brings a huge thing of
Yeah.
prawns, and because we just have them with a shell and we just.
Yeah, of
Just-
course. Yeah.
It's like the only time you get to see your family mutilate animals. You really get to like see them.
Yeah.
Your aunt is just like
yeah, right,
doing the most gruesome shit you've
fucking
ever
up the
seen.
shell. Yeah.
Popping in the eyes and
Oh, nice.
disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do prawns. We do octopus.
Nice.
We didn't do turkey this year,
Okay.
which was
Disappointment.
it was caused a bit of a divide in the
Be
family.
pretty fucking pissed.
Yeah,
no
I
turkey.
do like turkey, but it's
Mhm.
I don't think it's ever my favorite thing at the table.
Yeah.
We did steak.
Okay.
Um,
Steak.
yeah, like rare steak with like green sauce, like
Ooh, yes. Yeah, I know what I'm
herby
talking
type
about.
of
Yeah.
sauce on top with
Yep.
onions. And then like people brought stuff. There was lasagna.
I had the strangest Christmas one year.
Mm.
I think it was when I was 19.
What an age.
I all of my family had gone to Europe for Christmas
Yeah.
and New Year's, and I had just moved away. Not just like I was maybe a year out of home,
Yeah.
living by myself, living in I'm living in Sydney, different city. So I just didn't want to spend a month with them in Europe,
Yeah.
right? So I'm not going to do that, right? Which is fine for most of the time. And then Christmas comes around, and it's like, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Right? My grandparents are still here. And then they were having a Christmas with like all of the people from their weird like retirement area they're living.
Yeah.
So I joined in on that,
Oh my god.
which was terrible.
Sounds fucked.
It's me and all like these, and they're asking me questions about acting
Oh.
and stuff. And I've also like only just, and I've had nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, oh, you home and away, neighbors? And I'm like, I don't really know how to do anything.
Getting questions about stand up from relatives is
Ooh,
the worst.
Terrible. But these aren't relatives.
Oh,
These are
just
old people who live near my grand. And it was a seafood spread,
Mm.
but only seafood.
Yeah.
No turkey. No ham. You
I
have
don't.
ham?
We don't have ham.
Okay.
I'm not a big ham guy in general.
I think you guys might be more Jewish than you realize.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think like a roast ham is not that much better than like ham out of a bag, like Don.
What?
Like if I'm having a roast ham, it tastes similar.
Not roast, like a good. What do you mean?
It tastes not that different to like the ham on a regular ass ham sandwich.
I kind of hate you right now. A good ham?
Yeah, it's like the same as a decent ham. Like the there's not the ceiling is pretty low for a good ham.
No, it's not. Like a good proper ham.
It's not that stellar.
Sliced up.
If that were to be lamb or something else, it would be like way
What
above.
type of ham are you getting?
Well, I don't have it. Just like with the Christmas roast ham,
Yeah,
where it's like,
Not roast. It's a
It's in the
different
oven.
thing. No,
how the fuck do you make a ham?
not an oven ham. Like a cured ham. I
Yeah,
don't know.
You fucking put it in the oven.
No, you don't. The ham you buy and you slice it off the
What,
thing.
you're saying it's not cooked?
Like a Bataki ham.
You're saying it's just cured, it's not cooked.
I think so.
No, that's not true.
Like a ham.
It's smoked.
A smoked ham.
Okay, smoked.
But you don't smoke it. You buy it ready to eat.
Yeah, of course you don't smoke it. Yeah, but it's...
Well, it depends who's rolling. But no. Here's my Christmas.
Yeah.
And here's what it has to be.
Mm.
Or else I'm pissed. Also, I realized, you know what's very sad?
What?
Because here's the thing. My grandma she's dying.
Yeah.
And she used to make the best lasagna
Yeah.
I've ever had.
Mhm.
Right? And now she can't make the lasagna.
Yeah.
And now she doesn't need to be alive now. Right? From my perspective, she's doing nothing for me.
Maybe you can like plunge into her brain and get it back.
That's what I tried to do.
Do a scan of her brain and find the bit that
'Cause
has
now
that
it's
information.
Like, there's like a treasure that you can't unlock.
Yeah.
what
Well,
I
you
mean?
should have gotten her to teach you, and then
But then cooking's one of those things where I can't do it.
Cooking-
I can't replicate.
cooking fucking sucks.
I can't cook.
Do you like cooking?
I like cooking some things. I like a good meat. I just like just doing up a steak.
Mm.
I like maybe like making fries and like the air fryer.
Whenever I'm cooking, I'm just thinking about cleaning up later.
That's the hard. That cleaning up sucks.
And that's me and shitting and wiping my ass. I'm just thinking about the
Exactly.
work.
You need to live in the moment.
Yeah.
I there's some things I like cooking, but if I could never do it again, I'd take that.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely take that. But
Oh.
there's some people who enjoy the actual.
There's no pleasure in it for me.
actual thing. But yeah, perfect Christmas. I'm doing turkey,
Yeah.
ham, smoked like pork.
2 pigs.
Yeah, 2 pigs.
Oh my god.
Like a big pork.
Turkey and ham is. I don't think.
Turkey, ham, pork,
Mm,
potatoes,
of course.
roast
Of
potatoes,
course.
fantastic.
Of course.
There's a particular stuffing my
Yeah.
dad makes that he stuffs the turkey with.
Yeah.
So I got bread, and it's like I'm gonna be sad when he starts to lose it
Yeah.
because I'm never gonna get that stuffing again,
Okay.
and then he should die, right? That, and then a big part of it is also you wake up Christmas morning, you don't eat, you don't have breakfast,
Really?
no breakfast, I'm
Wow.
saving it for lunch. It's like a 2 p.m. lunch,
Wow.
right?
Mm.
Saving it, but at about 9:30 in the morning,
You go back.
my dad cooked the turkey with bacon over it to entrap the moisture, right?
That's
So,
incredible.
At about 9:30, maybe 10, he takes off the bacon,
Yeah.
and that's when that's the first thing.
Do you eat the bacon or is
Yeah,
it
you
just?
eat the bacon.
That sounds
You
incredible.
eat this like turkey infused bacon.
Sounds like the best fucking thing in the
Oh,
world.
it's so good.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. And then you start drinking, and then you start bringing up shit with the family to piss them off.
Yes.
Right? I was able to get a hold. I guess you guys don't do this because you're atheists.
Yeah.
But we, saying grace before Christmas, big thing,
Yeah.
right? Normally it's on my mum's the only one like pushing it,
Yeah.
right? But I took it over,
Mm.
right? I was feeling real good.
Yeah.
Was able to lead into some Israel chat.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man.
Goodness
I was
me.
talking about how we're thankful that Jesus died. You know, the king of the Jews, the king of Israel,
Yeah.
that has a right to defend itself by any means necessary.
You're doing bits that
I'm doing bits while all of us are holding hands in a circle.
This is crazy.
And then mum cut me off.
Wow.
And she said something about Jesus, but everyone was eating. So it's
what a
good.
Christmas.
Yeah, man. Well, look, I'm done.
Yeah.
I know
I'm
about
really
you.
hungry. I'm gonna eat some McDonald's.
Is there anything you want to say to the world? Put out there.
No.
Good night, Australia.
See you later.